Quercus alba. Quercus alba. It's time to Quercus alba it up. We're gonna play more Edgeworth game. Let me get on call. Hold on. Quercus alba, Quercus alba, Quercus alba, Quercus alba, Quercus alba, Quercus alba.
We've built up real resentment towards you in this last hour.
It's really fucking
You're gonna need to rebuild some trust. You know, have you ever seen Saving Private Ryan, Coleman?
No.
Okay.
Saving Private Alba. Oh, okay? I'll go watch Saving Private Ryan right now.
No.
Bye, guys.
Twice.
Oh my god.
What was the
fucking spell?
Where was Eddie Burback that they just kept playing? They played Saving Private Ryan on loop.
DMV sounds about right.
Yeah. Why did they be at the DMV on? That was during. Oh my god! Wait a minute. Has summer come and gone and he didn't do another?
Yeah, it's September now.
Yeah. Has it been a year since? Oh no. Does that mean he's not doing another cross country trip?
Oh no, he said he didn't want to.
Based.
No, not based.
He
For
said
my
it was
amusement.
the time of his life.
Yeah. No, he does genuinely suffer, but money.
But money.
Hmm.
You've got to
Isn't it also,
have
like, really
money.
expensive though?
Yeah. No, and like he's got a. It's like, yeah. Do you want to leave your girlfriend so you can eat at the same restaurant for like 2 months?
So I know he did Rainforest Cafe. What were the other restaurants that he's
The
done
only
this
other one
with?
he did is Margaritaville.
Okay. What should he do next, Jack?
I don't know. He kind of did
Chili's.
do the. What?
Chili's. Every
There's
Chili's.
so many.
There's too many chilies.
There's so many.
That's like
No,
a
you should get
year's worth.
Magic Time Machine.
Oh, I guess before Coleman goes live, I'm gonna say my address.
I'm
just
already
randomly,
live.
'cause I know.
Could you stop doing whatever you're doing to the
Yeah,
mic?
you were like scratching your mic now. What the hell?
Oh, again?
Oh, that's
let me-
Jack?
Yeah, it sounds like you're beating that shit up.
Yeah, that's Jack. Oh, there he goes. He's gone deaf. Oh, he's listening to it to see what it sounds like.
Oh yeah, because he
It's good quality. It's just
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
it's
that's
just
just
weird
like-
that it's just scratchy.
It sounds like he's punching it.
Maybe it's his AC. Because he say he has AC in his room now or something?
Maybe.
No, not like that's not what that sounds like.
Yeah, you're right. That sounded way too scratchy.
It's like
Let me,
It
What's
sounds
the
like
thing,
he's
like-
like holding on to it and messing
let
with
me share my screen.
yeah.
No, not the application, the screen. I finally remember that now. Quercus alba. I don't remember anything that was happening last. The last 2 times we've played, we've stopped abruptly in the middle of a section because my stream would go down and I'd just be like, I don't want to play anymore. And then we'd stop. Because this case is not good.
I do have to find another picture now. Shit. Right, I have to do that.
I started playing Leighton versus Ace Attorney, replaying it, and it was incredible how much and I'm like, oh yeah, this is what a good Ace Attorney. This is how a good Ace Attorney game is. And I haven't even played that much of the Ace. I've only played the like first little Ace Attorney section. The first case of that game, though, does minorly involve the Blue Badger, which is so funny to me that one of like 3, because it's a crossover with a lot more latent elements than there are Ace Attorney ones. So the fact that the Ace Attorney elements that are brought over are basically Phoenix, Maya, Trials, and Blue Badger in that first case.
No Edgeworth.
No Edgeworth, unfortunately.
How is Phoenix supposed to be gay though?
He can be gay with Leighton.
Mm, Leighton gives asexual.
There's a lot done.
Actually, no. Actually, no. I don't. I disagree with that. He. I will say that his first love is puzzles. Maybe
Okay,
he's.
let me say then demisexual.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't there a name for a sexuality of being attracted to intelligence specifically? Because that.
Oh, that's sapiosexual.
Yeah, I could see that being Leighton. I don't think, like, Leighton's nice about it, but I don't think he has any interest in interacting with dumb people for more than, like, 10 seconds. He'd be...
Well, I think the thing with Leighton is that he gives off the vibe that he's less interested in any, like, physical or mental thing, but if you propose a challenge in, like, a
right.
Sherlock
Yeah,
way...
Yeah. Accurate.
BBC Sherlock style.
I mean, Leighton
Homosexual in that way.
Leighton is kind of a Sherlock Holmes-esque character.
No, yeah, I know.
Yeah. When I was looking at our Ace Attorney character tier list that Jack and I made, and our top tier had Sherlock Holmes, Edgeworth, and Leighton in, like, 3 of the top 4 slots, I think. And I was like, okay, so we like these Sherlock Holmes-y type characters.
What the?
Because all of them have little Sherlock... All of them are sort of Sherlock Holmes-y. And we put them all near the top of our tier.
Okay, good.
Sherlock
I wasn't sure
Holmes.
if that was just me.
Oh, no. You were talking about Will. Will, you kind of...
No, I was not.
Oh. L! Jack, come back.
Jack's trying to fix his mic.
Jack, when I don't get on at 8, I'm going to break into your house and kill you. No. Correction. Jack, when I don't get on at 7, I'm going to break into your house and kill you. Jack, when I finally get on at 8, I need to fix my mic. Disappears.
Yeah,
I'm going to fix this. I'm so sorry. Give me just one more
I mean,
minute.
it sounds fine
Coleman,
right now. And he's gone again.
Coleman,
I can't hear you.
you said at 5 o'clock. I'll get on after dinner. 5
No.
o'clock's a reasonable time.
At 4. At 4, he said he was
No!
going to get dinner first.
No!
It was like 4:45, and that's why I rounded to 5. But 5 is a reasonable time to have dinner. And so you said I'll get on after dinner, and we're like, okay. So he's having dinner. Currently, right now,
I was not having dinner at that moment. I was like, I'll have dinner at some point, and then I'll get on the call.
I fucking know,
And
that's
you
the
did
thing.
not
I
say
knew
that. The
exactly.
implication... I was worried that was what you meant.
No, I knew exactly that would happen. That's why I was like, Jack, can we play Left 4 Dead before Coleman gets on?
Well, and
because I knew exactly
that doesn't help the situation, because then I see, oh, they're playing Left 4 Dead. Okay, I can stall longer.
Yeah.
All right, if it happens again, let me know and I'll switch to my shitty mic.
Okay. I like this mic. It
Sorry
sounds
about
good.
that.
Quirkus Alba. Quirkus Alba. Quirked up Alba.
Yeah, there goes Toby. That makes sense.
Oiled up, twerking, naked, kissing,
Logic.
AI art,
Okay.
big boobies.
Are we about to be jump scared with Old Bag? I think so, because I think we just stopped in the middle of a... Yep,
When are we never?
Yep.
Oh, this is not good. We need to... Chat, we need to break this resentment towards him. So we got to work towards goodwill, and this is not going to help.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I go.
This is a bad sign.
Hold me! Caress me!
I need you to say something just totally non-controversial.
Bad Eyes awesome!
Oh God, this is so bad. As your lawyer, I'm gonna fucking fail.
If you could
That's
please,
me right now.
if you could please
The
not
first
cling
mistake was
on to
taking
my
one
personage.
beforehand.
I'm sorry I was an hour late. Please.
In any case, I take it then that you failed to show up at Ambassador Alba's speech
Oh,
for 4 hours.
that. No, I didn't go. I mean, I may have the heart of a young, tender maiden. I may have the heart of a young, tender maiden, but my body just refuses to cooperate at times. Not in the bedroom, though. I'm fine there. As soon as the show ended, my
I
hips
was
started
looking away
acting
for
up
a
and
second, and I was like, did she really say
I
that?
couldn't move at all. Can you provide proof of your condition?
In the bedroom?
You just go on ahead. No, not in the bedroom. Oh, you can just go on ahead and ask the doctors in the infirmary.
bedroom.
They're the ones who carried me from the theater all the way to this embassy. Imagine if we went to ask the doctors and then Dr. Hottie was also in this.
I'd kill myself.
I have to admit, the thought of her not being able to leave that room is rather pleasant. Perhaps I should break her kneecap so she's not in this case anymore.
Dr. Hottie, the greatest sexual predator in history, versus Larry Butts, the greatest sexual predator of today. Prosecutor Von Karma! Is that Missile? I brought the police
Missile!
dog. I have a question, sir.
Missile. Good work. You may leave now, officer.
Missile, save us from Larry and Old Bag!
Dude, what if he uses his ghost trick power?
This dog.
I requested the assistance of a dog in our search for the Yatagarasu.
I don't know why you did that, but thank you, Francisca. You have made this case a little more bearable. This is Lang speaking, by the way.
It would be so awesome.
It would be so awesome.
Be so cool.
Looks like you guys have got some pretty bright dogs in this country, too. Langzy won't say it. Oh, what the fuck?
If only Toby were so
It
here.
is Missile! Let's go! S+ tier character, the first one.
For the record, if and when we voice out Ghost Trick, I'm gonna throw elbows to play Missile.
Okay.
Hey, you're a real cutie, aren't you? Yeah, that's a good boy. Wait, I'm gonna bring the real dog. Come here. I'm gonna pet the real dog for method.
Is Kirk here? Kirk's not here.
No.
That's the police dog Gumshoe's been taken care of. I think its name is Missile. Missile mentioned!
What a fitting name for a police dog that dashes out in front of attacks. In front of the attacks.
That action alone isn't exactly what's going to solve the case for us, you know.
Missile attacks Old Bag. Now, Missile, I want you to go find some clues. Go!
That was actually perfectly timed. What the fuck?
Why are you humping Buckus Alba's leg?
You should hump my legs.
Oh my god!
Oh. Bad dog. Bad. Good dog. You really are quite bright, aren't you? Unlike a certain someone I know. Bad dog.
You don't even know which person in the room she's referring to.
Now, what do we have here?
Larry's like, you want me to hump your leg? Gross. And Edgeworth just turns to them and is like,
What
shut the fuck up.
This? It looks like a small hot dog, but...
Coleman dealing with the two wolves beside him.
Wait, Francisca, isn't that... Oh, an official samurai dog? This case is so
I am going to
fucking
kill myself.
Stupid.
No, bad, Missile. Bad, Missile, bad.
He ate it!
Lang's just like, people are dying, guys.
Lang
Is
and
it okay
Bad
for him
are
to do
both
that?
just
A
like
dog's
here,
allowed
like,
to eat samurais?
Like, what the fuck? Can you believe this?
Lang and Bad and this random NPC behind them.
Or
It's just a meat substance snack featuring the Steel Samurai. I'm sure it'll be fun. God
It's
damn
a
it.
substance snack.
it's just a meat.
Quite a bit of information you guys are there on a single quick glance. Very familiar. With
We should really
substance
be
meat,
focusing
huh?
on why there was a samurai dog there in the first place.
Francisca, did you see the trailer for Night Bitch?
I was
What?
watching it earlier.
What is
It
that?
looks like that snack wasn't all Missile found.
It's a bet play movie with starring
Oh.
Amy Adams.
God.
It is not pet play. It's more
Oh,
boring.
and what do we have here?
It appears to be a lady's undershirt.
Oh, God.
I wonder if Ambassador Alba might have an interest in cross-dressing.
No,
Hello?
I'm thinking Ambassador Alba might be a bit of a Bill Clinton type character.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Did you or did you not have sexual relations with Lana
With that
Hart?
tree.
She's gonna be in this case too.
Oh,
No.
Wasn't she in this case in the background for 2 seconds last
Yes,
Yeah.
she was.
I
Thank
dropped
God
my
they were.
fork,
They
my
didn't
mac
commit
and
to that.
cheese.
A samurai dog and a lady's undershirt. What are these?
Sounds
two
like an
items doing in a
average
room
day
like this? What-
for. No, I couldn't think of a name in time.
Given the circumstances, the lady's undershirt could only belong to one person. Should it? Is it old bags?
Is there anyone else with bright pink tits?
Oh no. Why is your
Why do I have to think about old back things?
If you could please take a look at this brown colored undershirt. Oh, edgy poo. Oh, what is
You
the
still have
meaning
my
of this?
toothbrush?
No.
No, I do not have her toothbrush.
No!
Why did you steal that thing from my bed? I was so hoping it was someone else's. Oh, thanks, but no
I'm
thanks.
going to disable your life alert.
This shirt was found here at the crime scene. What? Come now, why don't you just confess and explain what it's doing here? I know nothing.
Please be.
Nothing, I tell you!
Please let old bag be the killer. Please let old bag be the killer. Please let old
Please
bag.
let old bag have a
Can
heart
you
attack,
imagine
heart
if
attack,
Old
and
Bag
die.
caused an international incident over, like, Corcus Alba?
Yes.
Edgeworth would be like, you know what? My game's been pretty shitty top to bottom. It was all worth it.
Just to arrest Old Bag. Just to get Old Bag off the streets.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
Well, I admit that I used the fireplace to dry that shirt, but I can't really help the fact that I had to, well, you know, wearing that pink princess costume is like being in a sauna. And on top of that, I get fingered as a suspect?
Whoa.
What? You're too cruel, Edgy Poo. Now, if you wanted to finger... Stop talking. Are you claiming that you never once set foot inside this room? Of course I am! If I had been the one to fight... What? You're claiming that you've never been in here, but you used the fireplace to dry off your shirt? What the fuck are you talking about? If I had been the one to find the body, do you think I'd be as calm and relaxed as I am? I tell you, it's always like this. Always my fault. For some reason, that tabloid article's missing. The camera's missing. Speaking of missing, there's the matter of my husband. When he got married, he said, I guess I'm stuck marrying you. Like, what kind of
I'm
proposal
gonna buy
is that?
night
What-
trip
I
tickets.
can't help it when you marry me. Honestly, men these days. Well, I don't believe she is lying about her actions. So I can safely assume she really was drying her shirt by the fireplace on her break. And somehow, the undershirt managed to move from the next room into this one. Okay. I assumed the samurai dog was also yours. Ah, that brilliant mind of yours. You really can see through everything about me. And so the feeling of dread continues. But I suppose I should ask for more details. More details about samurai dogs! Yay!
Is it really a
best
meat
case in the series.
Corcus Alba! That samurai dog was yours, wasn't it? Oh, of course I'm forever yours, my edgy wedgy poo! If you could just stick to what I asked you!
I'm gonna
Edgy?
do an experiment.
Are
Let me
you?
test something.
Oh no. Edgy, are you and Miss Oldbag? No! Oh, for the love of God. You really don't change, do you? When will you learn how to take a joke? Anyway, that samurai dog wasn't mine. Those things are a present from the studio to the embassy.
A present?
The studio bigwigs basically told us to play delivery boys. We were supposed to hand the dogs off to the embassy people and tell them hi. I had to pile them all into the pushcart just to move them all. Those studio guys should have delivered those things by themselves. Right, Edgy? Words cannot describe how little I care. Well, don't just ignore me. Aren't you gonna stick up for me? Larry, do I need to answer that question? After the show, I went to rest a spell in the dressing room. Because of my bad hip, you know. And there they were. The samurai dogs were just sitting on the dressing room floor.
I suppose you had to make preparations for distributing them after the show.
Lang and Bad aren't talking for another 15 minutes, are they? Well, if by preparation you mean sampling them as well. Excuse me? Oh, I tried one and thought they were actually quite good. Sorry, but I just had to find out. I know it was silly of me to think this, but I figured that since they're for a kids show, their taste was probably for kids too. Oh my god, I don't care. They were so good I couldn't stop. I went back to my room as I sat there by the road, holding them and eating them. I'm gonna start treating her normal dialogue like it's the dialogue where she's talking fast, because I don't... Okay, it's literally just Edgeworth, Larry, and Oldbag right now. Like, this is... What is it now? Oh, I know. I bet you want a box too, don't you, my edgy poo? Like, Francisca is talking occasionally, and that's literally the only break from... Who am I to say no to you? But I'll only give you one. The rest are all for me. Oh,
okay, experiment complete. Did any of my characters speak?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, cool. I was like, oh, I gotta unlock my gate, go to the bathroom, refill my water, and I was like, do we pause? And I'm like, no. Let's see if any of my characters
I had a feeling that's what the experiment was. Not only did none of your characters speak, I'd say Francisca spoke twice in the entire time you were gone, and the rest was all me.
What have we done?
I like this description. Samurai dogs forced onto me. Like, I don't want to put them in the evidence log.
3 extra hours of unnecessary filler in this case forced onto me.
Looks like with the lesson what it is up in the Steel Samurai and the Pink Princess. Take off their masks. They transform into a pair of annoying troublemakers.
I could hear you as I moved to the next part of that sentence. I could hear you thinking, I don't want to read this dialogue. I could hear it in your pause. Oh my god. Can we please go do anything else now? Let's talk to the dog. No? Yes? Dog?
Dawn.
He's a much bigger help than I thought he would be.
Wait, I'm gonna... Kirk's volume, I'm gonna turn Kirk's volume up a little bit. Cause, yeah. There we go. That's why I had him a little lower. There we go. Not that Bad is gonna talk. I mean, he'll talk if I talk to him. I feel like that's... However, there are a few aspects I don't understand about what Missile found.
Pause.
In that case, you should keep on investigating until you do understand. You know, like investigators do.
Okay.
Now, my subordinates, continue with the investigation.
Alright, I will. It is with great dread that I proceed and do what I must to solve the case. When the case is so cursed that the dialogue in-game is the main character not wanting to be a part of it. Like, I'm not even adjusting it. That's just where we're at now. I already checked this earlier. Okay, then I don't care. Oh yeah, a Quercus alba, shaking hands with Larry Butts.
It was taken just before the murder.
The Steel Samurai must be very popular. Okay, we already saw this. Where did we find we found the undershirt was in here, right? I can't say that I see anything on you. Okay, cool. No matter how hard you try, you'll never be a necessity in our Shifu's investigation. Is that a fact? But no matter how good he is bound to overlook something. If you insult our Shifu, then prepare to be punished.
Oh, and how exactly would you punish us?
Every investigator under Shiku's command will work to disrupt your investigation. Vindictive much? Okay, let's talk to Bad. Now that Kirk's here, we'll give him something to do. Or not. It seems like we've already read all of Bad's dialogue. Unless there's something to present him. There's already so many fucking pages of evidence. There's already almost there's already like more than 2.5 pages of evidence, and I feel like this case has barely started yet. Fuck, man.
I'm gonna eat my dinner for the next, like, 5 minutes. I yield all my characters to, I don't know, whoever.
Okay. Letter from a stalker.
Assuming they speak.
Wait, have I shown Old Bag the letter from her stalker yet?
She showed it to you.
She showed it to me. Okay, thank you for remembering what I do know. It was right there.
You could if you want.
But why would I? I'm gonna... Okay, Larry...
Just mean that you talk to her more.
Yeah, I don't know. Larry, what... Do you have anything else to say about samurai dogs? I wonder if you know what this is? Nope, not a clue. You didn't even look at it. Okay, this is filler dialogue. Shut up. Whip him.
Oh,
whip.
in that case, I'll be to use to get my vomit into you.
Yes, whip him, please.
What does that mean?
Whippity whip trip.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Go to hell.
Now this is a trip I'm willing to endorse, especially if we can finally get some peace here. Okay, well.
He was enjoying himself too much for that.
Yeah. No. Okay, have I don't know what I have and haven't done here. I already checked this. Okay. Lang. Kirk, just be Lang for right now. He's gonna talk for 2
We did
seconds.
some investigating over in the Albanese embassy too, right?
I did. Is there a problem?
Like Z says, a wolf who aims to hunt for 2 rabbits at once.
I believe the idiom you require is, he who runs after 2 hares will catch neither.
A real wolf can catch both.
Lang Z always does both, and I feel like we might have made that joke last time, so this might have been text we've already read. I don't fucking know, dude.
It is.
Yes, it genuinely.
Okay. Okay.
Shoot yourself.
Can I leave this room now? Do I need to be here anymore? No.
I don't even want to be.
What haven't I done here yet? Fucking. There's like 5 characters. Humans used to live in the grandeur of nature once, long ago. I'd love to return to those times.
This is coming from a man who loves shows featuring costume actors.
She just had to go there again, didn't she? Okay, is this clock like something I can investigate?
What is that plan supposed to be?
Francisca, can't you see that it's supposed to be a likeness of Ambassador Alba?
Miles Edgeworth, as a subordinate, you have a lot of nerve telling me what to think. I look forward to your next salary assessment next month.
You are deluding yourself. Okay, we've read this. Logic. Is there any smoke from chimney? Use the
fireplace.
Okay, here, that's... Or, wait, because the...
No, just connect those 2.
Oh, yeah. There is no trace of this room's fireplace being used.
And your point is?
Ahem, a smoke was supposedly pouring out of the chimney connected to this fireplace. At least, according to Larry. This is a contradiction of facts, is it not?
Are you sure he wasn't just disoriented or something, or was it a roof?
You can say hi. There is testimony from an investigator that puts Larry at this particular chimney. So no, I don't think it was a stoner's error. On the other hand, the fireplace in the next room was being used at the time. Where do you suppose the smoke from that fireplace went? What?
Ah, I see. So what you are proposing is this. The smoke that came out of the chimney was actually from Miss Oldbach's fire. So basically, the fireplaces of neighboring rooms share one chimney. Is that what you were implying?
Okay, and then we logic that with the undershirt as an explanation for how the undershirt got in here. Got it. The lady's undershirt that Missile found. Why are you whipping me?
Why are you getting all excited about over holding on to a lady's undergarment?
I'm excited about
Great.
logic! I'll put the undergarment down. Hold on.
Mouse Edgeworth, you uncouth sea slug. If you know the owner said undershirt, then hurry up and return it to her already.
I was trying to earlier, but she wouldn't take it. She just kept talking about samurai dogs. This is evidence. And the owner of this piece of evidence was in the room next door. And yet, despite that, Missile found it in the fireplace of this room. This lady's undershirt.
Are you seriously claiming that it was somehow passed through a solid brick wall?
Not quite. The fireplace in this room is connected to a chimney. The other fireplace in the other room is, yes, we fucking get it. The fireplaces are connected.
Perhaps a closer look at the back of the fireplace is in order.
There is an X on the back wall. Let's see if I can get a better look at it. Oh boy, secret passageways.
What's in the...
The wall separating this room's fireplace from the next room's fireplace apparently turns. As I suspected, this fireplace does indeed connect this room to the neighboring room.
The neighboring room?
There appears to be nothing particular about the next room, but the fact that there is nothing special about that room isn't what's important. It's the fact that there is a secret passageway through this room's fireplace. Ambassador Alba's office fireplace is connected to the neighboring room's fireplace. Oh, I love logic.
We now know that the fireplace connects the two rooms.
Thank you for
Every bit of Jack business is now done. I'm here. I'm Jack. Get used to it.
We did some
one
solid
line.
logicking.
Which was filler.
We only had a Lang line because I clicked on Lang to see if there was dialogue we hadn't read already. There was not.
Okay.
Which, how exactly is it significant?
You know something embarrassing? When I was eating, I started eating quicker because I was like, what if someone comes in? What if Alba comes in, Kirk or Lauren or whoever substitutes for him, and they say, Jack, Kirk's Alba voice is so good. Give it to him. And I was like, no, I need to be quicker. So I started shoveling the food quicker.
You aren't suddenly going to name the old lady as the mask of the second's killer now, are you?
Believe me, I wish I could.
No, she couldn't move at all because of her stiff hip. So she could not have been the one, unfortunately, I believe. That this fireplace has nothing whatsoever to do with Damask 2's murder.
Good thing we talked about it.
Yeah, good thing. This is a surprise clue that'll help us in 6 hours at some unrelated other point of the case.
Welcome to No Moral Theater.
Welcome to No Progress was made in that entire section. It would appear that the answer has made itself known.
You're making quite a confident face there, Mr. Prosecutor. Bring it on! I just ate my Thai food and I'm ready to counter any argument you have.
That sounds yummy.
Very well,
It's
then.
chicken pad thai. It's really good. If you ever visit me in Los Angeles, I'll take you to my Thai place. It's really, really good.
I can't eat pad thai.
Well, you can eat other Thai food.
Very well, then. If you are prepared, I'll show you exactly where my deductions have led me.
Fuck.
Good! I'm counting on you, Edgy! Shut up, Larry. My first attack will be to expose your lie for what it really is. My lie?! I know that there is still something you are keeping from the rest of us. What's wrong with you? Why is it you won't believe me no matter what I say, Edgy? Curse you! I should just hurry up and die already if that's how it's gonna be. I'll confess to every murder in the whole world and then kill myself. And then throw everything into mass confusion! Larry...
Sorry. You made some wonderful friends as a child, I see.
Larry, I only have one thing to say to you. Even if you make that face at me, it's no use! The man who is ready to die is strong-willed, you know? Larry, it doesn't matter what sort of harebrained trouble you've caused. I only ask...
It was like fucking...
What?
Coleman, you should play the clip. Play the clip. But it's, no. This is future Coleman I'm talking to.
Okay.
It was, what's it? Wheel of Fortune. And the answer was Scooby-Doo and Shaggy. And someone got it, and the guy just came up to him, and the host came up to him and said, I have one thing to say to you. He just starts saying that at him. And it's the... Watch the clip. I can't do it justice.
I only ask that you do not lie to me. If you cause an innocent person to be judged unfairly because of some insipid lie, I will never forgive you.
I'll kill you.
Edgy! Although, allow me to say that I consider you to be among the innocent in this case. You're a crewmate, however impostery you may seem. And that, I will draw the real killer out. You can trust me on this. What happened?
I think like under her breath she went, oh my god.
Alright, this time, it's okay guys, Edgeworth becomes sus in 1 week. This time I'll tell you the truth, the whole truth, okay? What happened? What didn't happen? The works. Just what happened will do. Now then, if you would please testify as to what you did up on the roof tonight. What did you do? Up on the roof.
On the roof.
After the show, I left the pushcart in the rose garden and came into the embassy. Then they took a picture of me shaking hands with the ambassador. After that, and until my next appearance, I had some free time, so I wandered around. That's when I spotted the chimney. A chimney like that is a rare thing, you know? So then I wanted to play Santa and decided to give it a try. This fucker saw a chimney on the roof of a building and said, I'm gonna pretend to be Santa and climb down it. Normal
Here's a
human
question. Does
behavior.
Larry pay taxes?
No.
I don't think he knows what a tax is.
You don't have to pay. You don't have to pay taxes when you're in my bracket.
I
Yes,
feel
you
like
do.
I feel like Larry is the type of person. I feel like Larry has to be the type of person who has some family member who files all of his taxes for him and does like all of his taxes for him, like an uncle or something. Larry, I thought I just finished telling you not to lie anymore. But it's kind of ultra embarrassing. And what exactly is so ultra embarrassing that you can't tell me? You already told me that you dressed up as Santa and climbed down a chimney for no reason. I
fucked old bag.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah.
God, can you imagine if that was the end of this
that one.
segment? Edgy, man. I just said it was embarrassing, so of course I can't just blurt it out. So you're just gonna have to reason it out of me!
As your superior, I command you to hurry up and expose this man's lie.
I have every intention to, for I'm not about to let us waste time on such a trifling matter, or any more time than we've already wasted, which is already too much. I left the pushcart in the rose garden and came into the embassy. They took a picture of me shaking hands with the ambassador. So you shook hands with Ambassador Quercus Alba, did you? Yeah! Can you believe it? He told me all about extraterritorial rights. I did something really cool for a change. But honestly speaking, there's nothing interesting about shaking some guy's hand.
Oh, sorry, I'm moving my setup right now. I was not on Twitter. Hey there! Are you disrespecting another country and their very own embassy?
As someone with roots in this country, I'm feeling nothing but incredible shame at this second.
You have roots in Alabast? What? I apologize for his inconsiderate words. Now, Larry, please continue. What is it with all of you? You keep saying that kind of thing and I'll tell you only lies. You're already telling us nothing but lies. So let it go and move on. All right already. You don't need to glare at me like that, Edgy.
None of you are invited to my screening of Night Bitch.
After that, and until my next appearance, I had when was your next appearance? Did you tell me about that already? Larry, I want you to listen very carefully and take this to heart. The whole...
I don't like you.
Oh my god.
I'm about to say something much worse. The whole point of your life is to cause misery and pain to everyone you encounter. I know! I get it! I'm totally the bad guy again!
I thought you were his friend. Don't you think that was a bit harsh? Langzy says true friends are Boston friends.
That says bosom.
Nope, I read Boston. Well, you're like you two should be like Matt Damon and Ben Affleck, which could mean nothing. If you're in trouble, call on your Boston friend whose shoulder you can cry on.
Ben Affleck, please come save me from Larry Butts.
You remember in the last episode when we talked about Bennifer because I confused her for Jessica Alba and said that she was Elektra for some reason, and no one called me on it. Anyway, since then, a funny little divorce happened.
That's true. Hey, Boston buddy. I hope you're listening Hey, Matt Damon. I hope you're listening carefully to my testimony. Has it crossed your...
Larry is definitely the Ben Affleck.
Has it crossed your pea-sized...
He's not depressed enough.
Hey, Matt, have you written me a new script yet?
Has it crossed your pea-sized brain yet that Agent Lang is only out to arrest you, Larry?
Now then, you were wandering around inside the embassy, and then what happened?
This stupid fucking thumbs up pose. That's when I spotted the chimney. I should hardly think that chimneys are that rare.
Agreed, especially since they are a traditional feature of American houses. America? We're in America?
Japan, America. Plus, many grand buildings and even larger in fancy have larger in take two. Plus, many grand buildings have even larger and fancy chimneys.
Yeah, but the kind of chimney I'm talking about is the really romantic type. A romantic chimney? It might sound kind of silly, but women seem to really enjoy them.
Lauren, can you confirm or deny?
A romantic chimney?
How do women feel about chimneys?
I feel like they view them neutrally, unless you're occasionally a freak.
And I just had a good feeling about that chimney. Larry, when they called your penis a chimney, they were not expressing their satisfaction with actual chimneys.
It was just because you're not circumcised.
Yeah.
I wanted to play Santa and decided to give it a try. Also, I told you not to tell anyone about that. You suddenly wanted to play Santa? Oh, well, actually, I dressed up as Santa once before already. That was down at Gourd Lake. I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't dredge up such unnecessary memories for me.
Don't remind me of a good case. Sounds like you guys share a lot of history. A perk to... Is he shipping them? What's happening? A perk to being childhood friends, huh? Besides, it's not a felony to dress up and play Santa, you know? You never seen SantaCon before?
I feel like either he's shipping them or he's trying to get Edgeworth to hook him up with Larry.
Hey, Edgeworth.
What?
What's Larry's deal? Is he single? Probably not, right? No. Guy that handsome. He's got to be dating so many people there right now.
What?
Anyway. Oh, I thought you were going to continue the improv, but then you just paused and said, what?
That was my response to your statement. I
wasn't that
think
good.
he's single. I don't know. What are you? It's your line.
Then I can wait as long as I want. It's not like this case is that long anyway. Santa doesn't go around killing people after he comes down to family chicanery, after all.
Actually,
We're watching different movies, clearly.
is it worth delving into whether or not playing Santa? Is it? I genuinely don't know. This all seems so pointless.
Absolutely raise an objection. Are you kidding me?
I believe in the case of this man, playing Santa is actually quite a big deal. I guess. I don't know. I'll take any lead I can get at this point.
Are you saying your handsome buddy isn't exactly made of Santa quality stuff?
Precisely. You hit the nail on the head, Agent Lang. Hey, Edgy! That's so incredibly mean! Tell me something, Larry. Did you know that Santa's job is to deliver presents to people all over the world?
Oh my god, damn, I wanted you to pause that line so we could screen grab it. Just like, what the fuck are they talking about?
Right? Like, what the fuck does this have to do with anything?
Santa's job?
Of course I know that. I did graduate from junior high, you know. In that case, it's your turn to tell me something. I want you to tell me to whom you were delivering a present to. I was, delivering a present to a child, not basking in the glow of love? This is so stupid. That must be the most elegant description of you I've ever heard. But a lie is still a lie. You sure know how to kick a guy when he's down, you know that? The person you wish to deliver a present unto was most certainly this person.
Come
Quercus
true.
Alba? It's Quercus Alba's office. But why would he be delivering a present to Quercus Alba? What the fuck? This shit
We have a
is
picture
so...
of his girlfriend.
This shit is so stupid.
Does he have a girlfriend? I'll kill her.
Well, because like he was probably thinking it was his girlfriend.
But no, we haven't met his girlfriend. Unless he's dating one of the characters that we already know, which...
No.
You better not be.
We know his girlfriend is supposed to be the pink samurai, but
but it's not.
But
It's
not.
Quercus or Old Bag, I bet. It's Quercus or Old. Let's go with one of the old.
That's right! It was Quercus Alba! Extraterritorial rights! Please, God, let this random guess be right. No?
Nope, the
No.
health bar's still there.
Edgy? Looks like you could say totally irrelevant things too, just like me! Honestly, I just wanted to hear the Quercus Alba theme again. I refuse to be lectured by a man who bumbles through life like a punch-drunk monkey. What's the other fucking option? Oh, maybe he was... Because didn't he think that the person in the pink samurai costume was his girlfriend until Old Bag took off the costume 5 minutes ago? It's Old Bag.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting tastes you have there, Mr. Suspect.
Well, don't spread lies about me! I totally didn't want to see Miss Old Bag so much that I tried to go down a chimney. Ow!
I advise you to stop right there on your bashing of a lady, even if it is her.
Well, I must admit that I, myself, hardly ever have the want to run into that woman. However, what if you were misinformed and under the wrong impression? Then what? What does Lang Z have to say about
Okay, this time it's not Twitter. I'm texting someone about a work thing.
Okay.
I'm a busy man. I gotta pay bills. Define wrong impression.
I simply mean that the man before you thought to enter the old lady's room without knowing one very important fact. And that fact is best summed up with this. What evidence do we have that proves that she thought... Like, it's... The stalker note?
Stalker letter?
I'm gonna... That's the only thing that's even related, so let's try. Larry, I'd like for you to... No. Okay. No way. Alright. Meh. It's not that one. It's always like this. You acting so high and mighty, and then you present the wrong things 7 times. Okay. Some people never change. So what's up with that anyway? Why, it's proof that you never even knew existed, of course. Why is this dialogue so long for a failure? Oh my god. That was like 15 text boxes for a failure. And that fact is best summed up with this. What if these are even fucking related to Old Bag? Paper document. So much random bullshit in here. Damask 2's note. Samurai sword. Okay, the only other thing that is even related to Old Bag is her undershirt. So I guess her undershirt then. Oh wait. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. The second I clicked on it, I'm like, okay, it's this. This is something the old lady received from her employer for the night. The girl who normally plays the princess. Mindy, what's it again? It's Mindy something, I don't know. It seems that this man is quite taken with that actress. But that's not true, Edgy! Huh? She's the one with the hots for me! I just know it! I can feel her sexy beam piercing my heart when she's watching me! Sexy beam, I tell you!
You filthy, despicable, inconsiderate, fickle, cowardly...
We lost Coleman!
Uh-oh.
Did we?
No, I don't know.
Definition of a man.
Nothing's going on. Okay, no, we just a lag moment. Just a lag
We're
moment.
back?
We're back. We're back. Unfortunately,
You
we're back.
haven't matured at all since you last met.
Lag Z.
Speaking of lag Z.
Mr. Brock. Mr. Prosecutor, slow down your game.
Yes.
Just punishment for your sins.
This handsome friend of yours, he's got bigger problems than just getting involved in murders, I take it. He needs a boyfriend or something.
I suppose you could put it that way.
These women.
Hey, what the heck, man? I don't get you guys at all. Why do you all have to make me out to be some sort of bad guy? To return to the original topic, I propose that at least this much has been made clear. Without any knowledge that Miss Mindy had fallen ill, Larry tried to make his way into the princess's room. That much we know for sure. Larry, this is actually so creepy. Much more even for you. Hey, Edgy. Looks like I've got the hang of this court thing now. We can stop now. But we're not in court at the moment. Shut up! I see what's going on here, and it looks like just like what you do in court.
I guess old boy. I guess old boy here still has something he'd like to
My
say.
God.
Laugh and you laugh alone. Cry. Or cry and you cry alone. Laugh and the whole world laughs with you. Langzy says, until the root of the tongue dries, one never knows the whole truth.
That's actually kind of a baller line. More than most of his Langzy statements.
You shouldn't form conclusions until everything is out in the open, which is why I'm gonna listen to your handsome friend over here.
You were literally remember case 3, where all you did was form conclusions before everything was out in the open? I hate you so much. Even more, maybe even
I'm
more
not a
than
very
Larry.
well-written character.
You have to understand. It's the script.
I'm gonna be honest.
There.
They didn't cook with me. All right.
All right.
I'm kind of by the wayside in the next game. I don't really go anywhere.
Get ready to listen to me defeat Edgy in a battle of wits. That will never happen. It's a fucking smiling face. Larry's assertion. Why is there more Larry testimony? Oh my god. So you think that all I wanted to do was to go visit Mindy? Well, I dressed up as Santa and climbed up the chimney, but the smoke was really thick. It was a case of mistaken identity, and that mistake made me late for the speech. Then to top it all off, I became a suspect in a murder. That's what you really meant. But why would I ever put myself through so much humiliation on purpose? Literally, what did that
Because
testimony
you're
even
you.
fucking say? Like, there was no, is there even, I feel like there's very little to contradict there because he didn't say anything. He just, like,
Dude, I'm just ready for like a
for
blood
10
vessel to
seconds.
burst in Edgeworth.
Hey, someone
Right,
say
Get
something!
me out of here.
Larry, are you seriously trying to submit this, not as a confession, but as a testimony? What? There's nothing to contradict you. What the hell are you doing? So what if I am? Is there something wrong with that? My claim is a claim, claiming my claim. Do you have a problem with that?
I hate this game.
A blood vessel just So it was you! You're my stalker! But I should warn you, it doesn't matter what kind of flattery you throw at me. Get me out of here! I'm the devoted type of woman who belongs to the edgy poo. I'm stand for my love for my dear edgy poo.
They're having old bag talk, and then Larry talk over her, and then Lang talk over her.
Legsy.
And just everyone starts stacking as Edgeworth slowly starts like boiling more and more until he begins squeaking.
Yeah.
You're such an inconsiderate, cowardly, idiotic, and all-around completely worthless man.
I thought I heard something ominous just now, but perhaps it was just my imagination. I believe there is
Did
nothing
someone say
further
ominous?
for me
Hey,
to-
it's me, Quirkish. I'm back.
Not yet, Quirkus. I need to get these people out of here first.
Okay, but whenever you're ready.
I
just
believe
let
there
me
is
know.
nothing further for me to prove at this point. I'm done. I'm leaving. What you're doing, the bullshit you're up to does not matter to me anymore.
Gone to.
You still have to show some proof that I was trying to meet up with Mindy. Proof, you say? No, I literally don't, because we're not in...
just stated it.
Also, I literally don't have to show you proof, because we're not in court.
Isn't a courtroom.
Because we're not in court, and nothing you're doing matters to this case at all. But remember, Reggie? Everything is evidence in court, right? Oh, you mean evidence is everything in court, Larry, but I understand your point. Yeah, see? I'm totally a pro at this now. Very well. If you wish to see the evidence, then let me show you the last piece of evidence you'll ever wish to see. At this point, I'm just doing it to spite him. Dressed up as Santa and climbed up to the chimney, but the smoke was really quick. It was a case of mistaken identity.
I just got here.
I feel like from everything that just they said right before this, there's no way I actually need to press any of these. It's got to be one statement that I need to present something on, and then...
Let the kitsune guide you!
Whose identity was he mistaking?
For Mrs. Old... Let me look at this stalker note. Windy, I'll be descending on you from above tonight. See, this is weird because this seems like it would be from Larry, but it says Mindy. His handwriting just sucks. Look at the W and the E. Look at the little dot above it. It says Mindy.
Also, Larry is straight up just stalking her.
God damn it.
That's not bad, actually. I'm gonna give the game.
Larry, prepare to be buried
Oh, never
down
mind.
under by this piece of evidence. Maybe this isn't the statement to present it on. What are you going on about? I thought you just said that you were going to bury us down under. What the fuck? Okay, I'm not reading this. I'm not reading this. I can't anymore. Is it not okay.
I'm pretty sure it's that piece of
But
evidence.
what on
Just
what
find that
statement? Top it all off, I became a suspect in a murder. Why would I ever put myself through so much humiliation on purpose? You didn't. Okay.
Larry, it would be so awesome.
I don't... Which statement do I present it on? They're all just nonsense.
Can I feed a dog a chocolate
Try
grape?
the first one, I guess.
Can I feed a dog cyanide?
And
He
happiness?
really wants it.
Wait.
Can I feed a dog Niles Crane from Frasier?
Okay.
Just all of them?
Thank God. Larry,
Idiot.
don't even think about denying that you have knowledge of this letter. Hey! Why are you showing that thing to me? I feel like the correct move should have been that could have been presented on any statement in the testimony. because this reply is just, look at the letter, and I'm proving you wrong because I have the letter. What he said in his testimony is not relevant. Also-
Wendy, I'll be descending on you from above tonight, your loving knight. Well, isn't that just romantic? You misspelled Wendy's name.
Wendy's nuts fit in your
But
mouth.
you weren't able to descend on her from above, were you, Mr. Loving Knight? Ew, gross. Larry, you're way more rapey than usual. Ah! I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't remember a thing. I like that. Okay, I feel like Larry's embarrassed this time because it's actually creepy versus most Larry shenanigans, which are just kind of like innocent.
Larry, maybe we should arrest you.
You can pretend to be ignorant all you'd like, but it's written right here. This letter proves that you were not out to meet the old lady, but rather
Why don't you
that
play
you were,
them?
that you were attempting to pay Miss Mindy a visit.
Why don't you play them?
Larry, I suggest you take up penmanship lessons. That is, if you never wish to experience this level of embarrassment ever again. What the heck? What are you talking about? Speak English! You wrote Mindy so sloppily that it became windy to the average eye. Windy with an asterisk above the E. Honestly, if that wasn't there, I might not have figured this out. Hey, stop picking on me. That's so embarrassing.
There, handsome man. Isn't that what child? He's like stroking him. That's what childhood friends are for.
Why is everyone a
Best, aren't
fucking perv in this game?
I'm not a pervert. I'm a flirt.
I'm
There's
not
difference.
comfortable with the energy going on.
I forgot that
Larry.
Bad is still here.
Larry, if you don't want me to stroke your hair, just say so.
Bad standing in the corner sucking on his lollipop as we talk to Larry about Santa and chimneys, and he's just like,
Larry, she couldn't treat you like I could.
Eek, edgy, save me from the scary man.
Oh no!
If you're willing to make amends, starting with your incredibly embarrassing mistake. That wasn't me. Come again. It's a fake! Someone's out to get
He
me.
will.
So they made that fake letter to set me up.
Accept your defeat graciously.
But
I won this election by a lot.
Larry, dress up as Santa and go down her chimney. She's very hot. You should dress up as chimney.
If it isn't loser butts hanging out with Miles Edgeless,
Loser butts.
and Francisca Von Whippia.
The only
and,
way loser butts
Gay
can get in.
Farragay.
The only way loser butts can get any is to go down a woman's chimney.
And Magagarasu.
Magadarachu.
Yeah.
Penmanship analysis. What's that? No matter
An
who,
agent lame.
all people have certain unique features to their handwriting. Ergo, all we have to do is compare the handwriting in this letter to a sample of yours. Nan will know soon enough who it was that sent this letter. I love that there's actually no reason that Edgeworth even needs to prove that Larry did this. It's just spite. He's like, if you're gonna cause all this trouble for me,
This
I'm gonna
guy.
expose you for being
Fuck
a
'em.
creep. I'll never write
Remember
another
when
thing
the-
in my life.
Remember when the emotional climax
Probably
of
the
the
best.
first game was these two and Phoenix's friendship?
I know, right? It's no use, Mr. Loving Knight. For you've already... This case has somehow
These two are only friends if Phoenix is around.
Right. This case has also
I do truly believe that Edgeworth hates.
This case has also... I think this
Or not
case
really.
has somehow flanderized Larry Butts. I didn't think that was possible, but here we are.
To the point he's an actual stalker.
Right?
Yeah, I think he only shoots whom we can write him.
Yeah. This autograph in our mysterious letter. If we compare the handwriting... Well, isn't he also in the DLC case of Spirit of Justice? I wonder how well he's written in that case.
And he's bad in that one too.
Okay, yeah, only shoots
Pretty sure he's
at
getting
whom we
married
can
in
write
it.
Larry Butts. If we compare the handwriting, we'll know the answer to our questions soon enough. Confess now, Larry, to your miserable failure. I'm sorry. I
Oh my
didn't-
God, Larry, you're so bad. We got to give you a spanking, right, Edgeworth? We got to
No,
spank
no,
him.
I don't want it unless it's from Francisca's
What?
whip. Then maybe.
What are you talking about?
Francisca, you can
I like
spank
to
me.
for fun, and that's weird.
Who said that? Who said
That's
that? Wait,
strange. You're being strange.
yeah, wait. Which one of you said that? Lang like sheepishly like looks around like,
No.
yeah. Who?
No,
Which one of you?
It was you.
I'm leaving
Oh,
now.
no,
Goodbye.
It was definitely Agent Lame. It was definitely Agent Lame. He did it.
I saw the pink princess being carried around in a stretcher, and I got worried, alright? I wanted to go into Mindy's room, but the doctors wouldn't let me in. So what choice did I have? It was the chimney or bust, Edgy.
Just imagine the murderers just like planning out something that they've been like trying to figure out for like, you know, however long, and it's like intricate and it's complex, and then just meanwhile Larry's like, oh, Mindy.
Yo, mine
Fails
jumps from the
upward.
door.
They're
to
just
the
like,
chimney,
they're-
which is
they're-
criminally overactive.
They're in
imagination.
here murdering Damask too, and they just hear distantly through the fireplace, Mindy, I'm coming, I'm coming from above! And then
What the fuck?
and then a fucking woman's undershirt, just the door thing pivots and a woman's
Women's
undershirt
undershirt and
appears, and the killer's just like, what the fuck? Okay. God damn. Well, at least I was honest and wrote Mindy a letter and stuck it under the door. That way she wouldn't be so shocked when I came down through the chimney. Except for the fact that the letter was an utter failure at conveying said sentiment. I'm really sorry. Larry, you may be a shameful, good-for-nothing blight on the face of humanity. However,
Damn.
I always knew you weren't the killer. Great! I'm so glad this last 2.5 hours of the game existed.
This really is just welcome to no
What
moral
was the
theater.
point of any of this?
I'm telling you, this case might have the lowest lows of any of them.
Welcome
Edgy,
to no
you-
moral theater.
Like, truly, why? Truly, why was this in the game?
We've lost a lot of valuable time because of you.
So much valuable
I think
time.
we should kill you.
The killer could have fled to another fucking country by now.
We need to hang
I want
him.
you dead. I want you
Ow!
to death.
Where's Kale?
He didn't need to be here for this part. It's not like Gumshoe
He's
showed up.
drinking at dinner with his family.
Oh, understandable.
Okay,
He's drinking. and
Kale
drinking.
Kale got.
Yes, he is.
Kale
In
got.
any case, I can believe.
No, finish
Yeah,
going.
he did. He got it.
Kale,
He got it. Yeah.
Yeah, Kale
got
Kale got only the benefits of
He
this.
got-
Because by the time he comes back, we'll
Mhm.
have moved on to Quirkus. Which isn't good, but it is
'Cause
an
he's-
upgrade.
He's the only one who deserves it. He's
Yeah.
the only one who
He already had
I
to
agree.
suffer. He already
What
suffered
did
through
I
this
do?
once.
In any case, I believe we can blah 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 blah. Mr. Larry Butts sought to climb down the chimney.
What if
Not for
Francis was
access
like,
to the
wait,
pharmacy.
why is this important? And Ed was like, that's the best part.
It is
It's not.
Well, then, you
She's
know.
like, she starts choking Edward, like, why is there fuck? Did you waste our time with this?
But to enter the room with the elderly lady, the elderly lady next door.
Hold it. Great job, Mr. Prosecutor.
What? Does he think Francisca's a guy?
No, he's talking to Miles Edgeworth because Francisca
that's
doesn't
confusing.
exist.
She's also a prosecutor.
The aptly named
I don't fucking know,
Madame
man.
Not Appearing.
Just read the dialogue, please. I want out of
Frank
this
von
room.
Karma. Although I still find it unbelievable. Okay, yeah. I still find it unbelievable that you are friends with the guy this high. Suspicion on the handsome guy over there. Isn't completely resolved yet. So don't get any funny ideas about running off, okay?
No,
We're
no,
still in,
I don't want any more Larry in this case, please.
Okay, we're still on part 2 out of 7.
all of you who can drink or choose to drink, liquor up right now.
I'm gonna go see if the
You hear
fridge.
that?
I'm gonna go
That's
see
a
if I
hard
can
fight.
find some alcohol. I'll be right back.
Perfect. I'm gonna move my setup to the couch so I'm a little more comfy.
My coworker sent a message after adding like 5 people to the group chat and said test message, and I said I believe they called it a text message, and I got multiple laugh reacts. It's hard being the funniest person at this Sephora.
There's no alcohol in this house. I can't find anything good. Not anything that isn't old. But,
Alcohol doesn't expire; it just gets better.
I don't. I mean,
It gets stronger.
Mm-hmm.
it's all like mixing shit though, and I don't have anything I want to mix.
It's called fermented.
Mm-hmm.
Why can I not? Why can I not
What?
hear the game now?
You should load the
headphone
save.
jack on?
Load the save file.
Me.
Save and load.
I wrote the first draft of the parody Magic School Bus lyrics also.
I am actually gonna save.
They're pretty fire.
Yeah, I
I had a thought.
What?
I think it's not his fault. I don't think he's necessarily a bad character, but I think the cases of this game's quality can kind of be determined by how much Lang's. Like, and again, like he's only in this one and 3, but I feel like the more like remember how we kind of liked 3, and then Lang shows up and it got really bad, and then this one was kind of fine. It wasn't great, but it was like fine.
I think
and then Lang like.
The thing with Lang,
he kind of makes the case worse.
Lang is this,
and it's not his fault.
He
just represents like the case.
His appearance signifies that things are about to slow the fuck down and get bad.
Exactly, Lang like makes all the worst issues with the game worse.
It's like, and it's like the fact that like a Star Trek movie isn't bad because it's odd number. But if it's odd numbered, it is bad.
Yeah, it's not correlation, not causation. However, just that's a hell of a correlation.
The Star Trek thing is wild. The even odd number Star Trek thing is because it's like, from what I've heard, it's like mostly accurate.
It's also very accurate for the first 8, the first 6 One Piece movies.
This
and then so far for the reboot of Star Trek, it's the opposite. People like 1 and 3 is good. 2 is bad.
This description is so telling. Turnabout Ablaze, middle, part 1.
I need to use the restroom. No, don't stop.
Middle.
I'm gonna also go for a second, but not to piss. It's for mysterious other reasons.
Okay. Middle, part 1. Wow. So does that mean we're technically on part 3 of 7? Please? Edgy. What does the Wolfman mean when he says I'm not off the hook yet? He means the murder weapon. Larry, did you forget? I don't even remember. There are 2 layers of suspicion hanging over your head.
That's exactly what I mean. We can't only rely on the words of a suspect, after all. Ooh. We may have figured out where he was and what he was doing all night. But the bloodstained samurai sword that was left at the crime scene, as long as there's no satisfactory explanation for that, this wolf will refuse to ease up on his bite.
Okay, buddy. Eek! Edgy, that guy!
Chicanery.
He looks like he's seriously about to take a bite out of me! I'm well aware, and you should be as well, that this upcoming battle will be crucial. Aware that... I see what he's saying. No, you know why?
I was muted. I did read the line. I was just muted.
How? How
It
do you
doesn't matter
mute
if you read
yourself
the
between
line
those
then.
two dialogues? You know.
Coleman, I'm a complicated man.
You know why? You know why the case? It's whenever Lang shows up, things are gonna slow down tremendously. Because even now, after all that shit with Larry that we just did, he's like, okay, he's clearly leading us into a, well, haha, you're wrong because I hate you, and so I'm gonna make the case longer by contradicting everything you say with no internal logic behind it other than I don't like prosecutors. Yeah, like he just...
Big not
The worst word. It's like Godot, but terrible.
Yeah.
Looks like we're going into the final bout.
Buddy, we're not even...
Terrible Dragon Ball game.
We're still in middle part 1 of this case. What do you mean the final bout? I've barely even talked to Quirkus Alba yet.
Now, Mr. Prosecutor, show me what you've got, Mithra!
I can easily... Oh my god, do we have to talk to him too? Don't want to be in this room anymore. Holy shit. The real problem for me is figuring out what the real murder weapon is. This will be a high-stakes gamble. But this is one game I can't afford to lose. Oh my god.
You know I'm DMing again when Will DMs... Will just DM me asking for the name of a town in East London. Like I'm not gonna make something up.
In East...
He's like I...
Yeah,
Weston. Right. like I'm not gonna be like, I don't know, Banatown. Here you go. It's gonna be a made-up word.
Why Larry?
I'll call it Langtown.
What do you mean, why Larry, Lang? What do you mean, why Larry?
I was the one who found the body of the victim, Damask, too.
Well, Edgeworth is just crying through this whole testimony.
I'm crying through this whole testimony.
Keep going. Keep going.
Beside him was the samurai sword, glittering red, and offering one the scent of blood. Please cry through this entire thing. It was supposed to be the steel samurai's dressing room, but I found it here instead. Plus, I found the murder's weapon.
Give me back
The suspect, the handsome Larry punched here too. Right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for all of it.
Was this what I was like? Isn't it a bit far-fetched to accuse someone simply on the basis of ownership?
Sorry, I was just telling Will, either I can make something up or you can.
That's funny.
If you want to make something up, I'm all good. This owner wanted to sneak onto the crime scene. I think that's plenty to go on, don't you?
If you're alluding
No.
to his reason, I like that during Larry's testimony, Lang was all like, "You guys are best friends. You shouldn't be too harsh. Cut him some slack." And then the second that I am like, "Oh, I'm done," he really does. Lang just exists to spite me. If you're alluding to his reason,
You mean
for being...
Edgeworth, right?
Both. If you're alluding to his reason for being by the chimney, we've already established that.
Not so fast! Hold on there, Mr. Prosecutor. You two are long-time friends, right?
Oh, no.
Who's to say you didn't fabricate evidence to give him an alibi?
You're
Me.
accusing
He
me
didn't.
of fabricating evidence.
I don't do that anymore. You think I can believe anything you produce? Forging evidence is all you prosecutors do! I had a phase, alright?
This man has some serious issues with prosecutors. But come on, I can't think up something as complicated as that, right, Edgy? Larry, I can agree because I know you and your personality well. However, Agent Lang knows nothing about you. Or me, for that matter. I sense his hatred for my entire profession emanating from his entire being. It also doesn't help that Lang doesn't even have, a specific hatred for Edgeworth. It's just a generalized hatred for prosecutors.
I wish it was personal.
Yeah, there's.
I think it'd be better if.
I think I
Maybe like what if Edgeworth
Then they
away
might
his...
featuring Godot again.
This game
That's
lacks.
trouble.
This game really lacks personal stakes for Edgeworth at all. That's why we've like invented this. I just want to have my own game thing for him.
Like, what if Edgeworth put away someone important to Lang, who is like, like not faulty evidence, but like using his usual tactics of like just barreling over them.
Or even if Von Karma put that someone away with Edgeworth's help, you know, like the only way I can prove Larry's innocence is to present irrefutable evidence.
Refuting.
I was the one who found the body of the victim. That was the samurai sword, glittering red, offering up the sin of blood. Do we have that in the evidence? The samurai sword? Yes, we do. This is not an examinable piece. Okay.
But the steel samurai uses a spear.
Yeah. I don't know why we have a sword and a spear. I think one of them uses a spear and one of them uses... I don't remember.
Kale? Kale!
Kale.
Hi.
We're suffering.
How goes the case 5 stuff?
We're still stuck. We're still stuck litigating what Larry has done. I thought we were free, and then Lang just had to get his 2 cents in because we've realized by this point that Lang, every case gets worse when Lang shows up because all he does is, oh, you thought you were done with this part of the case? Nah, bitch. I hate you, and I'm gonna make this part longer.
Bill's backstory is now gonna be called Langford.
Real case 5 hours right now.
Live perfect reaction.
He asked for a name, and I could only think of Lang.
Yeah, that's I think the worst part is that he's fucking Lang. Like, what's his pun name? What's his pun name?
It doesn't exist. Lang and Bad should have been one character. Bad should have been Lang, but something happened in the past, maybe in the flashback case, that gave him a resentment for Edgeworth and prosecutors. And then you keep all of the traits that are interesting about Lang, and you keep the way cooler Bad character, and just mush them together.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You let fans cook. This is some good stuff.
And if you really like what we like Lang's design, you can just use Lang's design and then give him the sucker thing.
Because they both do kind of share the same like badass cop kind of thing.
Yeah. But Bad is way better written.
Yeah.
They just wanted a rival character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, basically. They just needed a rival.
The Fathom was the samurai sword, glittering red, and offering up the scent of blood. Okay.
I think your rival being like a sort of morally bad defense attorney would be interesting.
That would be pretty cool too.
And they also sort of
I don't mean like hear me out. What if like Callisto Yu was your rival?
Yeah, like a more consistent like rival. Yeah, that would be good.
But like a defense attorney as well.
From what I understand of the story, they've shown up more than Lang.
I mean, technically not, but
luckily
they have more of a presence.
A lot of these things are going to be addressed in the next game.
Yeah, next game is going with the sauce.
In
that
the
one's
Steel
good.
Samurai's dressing room, but I found it here instead.
The character, like Lang's in the next game, but the character who's sort of like opposing you is way better.
Larry has already testified that he forgot the samurai sword here. Yeah! Nope, not reading that. I'm done with you, Larry. Your testimony's over now.
I'm done reading. I'm playing.
So what? You lied earlier, so who's to say that this excuse isn't just another lie?
But I forget stuff all the time! Why don't you... Okay, alright.
You see, what did I tell you earlier? No one will buy a pathetically weak excuse.
Yes, well, I know that it's not possible to prove such an excuse as true.
And yet, you offer it up as fact? You're a worse person than I originally thought.
You are free to think what you'd like. However, I know that Larry is not the killer. Agent Lang, please continue with your argument. I'll expose the flaw in it soon enough. Found the murder weapons owner.
I found the murder weapons owner. The suspect, Larry Butts, in here too. Hey, stay.
It's simply not possible that the samurai store is the real murderer. I feel like the contradiction is probably...
No.
Like, this statement here is so full of very specific details that...
Can you press him?
Yeah, I'll try pressing this one and see if it gets him to say a little more about the sword. Excuse me, but glittering red and offering up the scent of blood?
Do I have to spell it out for you? I mean, the sight and sound list, published every 10 years. No, I believe the sight and smell of... Okay. Sorry, all right? Not all of my references are going to hit universally. And according
You
to
just
the
didn't
test...
laugh immediately.
No,
You didn't even give him a chance.
Shut up. You all hate me.
I
know.
didn't give him a chance. I didn't give him a chance.
If I
Let's
were
be fair.
on the board of Academy Award, I was on the Academy Board, I would vote no. But, you know.
Shut up. You all hate me. All right, just...
I'm a loser.
You're a loser, Agent Lame.
I'm a loser.
Agent Lame. He's only in the worst cases
Agent
of the
Lame.
game.
Miles Edgeless, Agent Lame, they're a match made in heaven. Along with Loser Butts, Dork Gumshoe, Gay Fella Gay.
You already did this. Please, I want out of
Yeah,
the
but
room.
Kale wasn't here. He
please.
needs to hear it too.
Exactly, it's a new audience member, so you can hear all the exact same.
Never heard Gay Fella Gay yet.
I like that she hasn't. I like that we haven't even seen her this time because they realized they had too many characters, and so they locked Gumshoe and Kay out of this part of the plot. And we've been in this room for
also be like 4 fucking
right, yeah. And we've been in this
characters.
and we've been
it's
in
like characters who have like
right, yeah. But it's just we've been in this room for so long that they haven't shut up.
The sword was made to only be used on stage, so it's not sharp.
Do I even need to present evidence? Isn't that the proof that is supposed to... Isn't that proof enough that it couldn't be the murder weapon?
But it's pretty weighty. It's certainly heavy enough to beat someone to death.
Why are you like this?
Which leads me to suspect the victim was beaten to death with the sword.
Beaten to death? Okay. Yeah, okay, so then the beaten to death gets added to the testimony, right? So that was the samurai sword covers the victim's blood. I suspect it. And then on that, we present whatever evidence says that he was stabbed. Yep, okay. Lang!
The base of the neck.
You
Lang!
were stabbed with the keyblade, not beaten.
Lang, you already know he was stabbed. You're just being an asshole.
That thing has nothing to do with what I was saying. Now put it away.
What do you mean? It says he was stabbed! I hate you so much.
I suspect that the victim was beaten to death with the keyblade.
Oh my god, where else does it say he was stabbed? This is so painful.
I love page 5.
This is so painful.
Beaten to death with the thing.
With that thing. Yeah. Fucking shut up. Okay, so where do I even begin?
Do we have mass? Do we
He's
even
talking
have...
like how they talk in like Danganronpa like case wrap-ups is like a certain someone then showed up and beat another.
We have notes.
and beat
Oh
our
wait,
victim.
okay, no. This doesn't work because this is the other murder victim. I
the other
mixed
body,
up the
that's the other
evidence
body.
because there's 3 pages of evidence. But there's not one that's just mask to mask his body. Why?
too simple.
Well, let's look through all the evidence. Let's just like scroll through like what it said.
Okay.
Wait, check this. Does he have the sword in him with the picture with the Albanese?
Good question.
Look at the sword itself.
No.
Yeah, nice to meet you, Steel Samurai.
So I can't actually examine the sword. It's just a still image.
Maybe present the sword itself. That seems dumb enough to work.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Agent Lang!
Nope.
Nope. I hate this. This is horrible. There is no reason for this to exist. I suspect he beat.
Oi, oi, oi. Baka.
Okay, there's got to be some evidence in here somewhere that says that Mask to Mask 2 was stabbed. Right?
Right? Well, look through all of it. Look through all.
Bubbly's
No.
ink.
What about the other blade? I don't know.
Oh, wait, go back to the prop sword. Or the prop spear.
Weapon that's used on stage.
Weapon that was...
Hit it against a wall and bent it.
It would bend. If he was
hollow.
beaten to death, it would bend.
The sword...
Yeah,
Yeah,
hollow.
assuming the sword is also hollow, then yeah. Okay. Do you know what this means?
What this means? And you wonder if you know what this means?
Okay.
Something in the VOD.
No, it won't.
Editing Coleman.
Roll the
If you-
camera.
Editing,
If you can...
editing Coleman. Cut to when Jack
Editing
reads his line.
No. Editing
You have
Coleman.
to, like,
Editing Coleman.
scream so that
Don't
way
do
it-
that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm gonna make you a deal. All right. I can't think of I can't think of anything you'd want. Never mind. I can't.
I
with a
want
good
this
thing,
case to end.
Oh, I can't. It's a good thing, but I'll try. I'll wait till I can think of something I can give you.
It's a long spear, right? We used to use those a lot in the country a long time ago. Piercing, mowing people down.
Why did I, for a split
Piercing.
second, reading this on screen, think he was saying mewing? My brain hears mewing people down. Mogging.
Hey, Edgeworth, it's time to lock in. Bye-bye, bye-bye.
Oh, okay.
It's
We
the
gotta get,
next
like, a
most
bye-bye.
effective weapon after the whip.
I think the whip
Gotta do a
is in a
bye-bye.
Bye-bye
slightly
and
different
took it
category.
as fact.
Yeah, you liking whips a lot is a little weird. Because either you're like really kinky or like really racist, and there is no in between with the
Or
use of it.
both.
Or God forbid both. Or third option, you're Indiana Jones. He's allowed. So, what's your point? Are you gonna tell me that the spear is the real weapon?
No, I simply want you to take a look at this section here.
We're learning so much about the case by talking about whether or not Larry.
You're the one who's keeping us on this subject, Lang.
The way it's bent. Ain't nothing wrong
Precisely.
with bending.
Apparently, a certain troublemaker
I
hit it
prefer the
against a
term
wall in this embassy earlier. And as you can clearly see, the insides of the Steel Samurai's weapons are hollow. In other words, they're replicas that aren't strong enough to deliver a damaging blow, let alone the multiple strikes necessary to bludgeon someone to death. And yet, there's not even a dent on the samurai sword. How do you explain that?
My time wasted. No.
Oh yeah! The sword and the spear are made of the same stuff. They bend easily. Oh, how I wish you were even a little bit smarter so you could have figured that out on your own and said something 2-3 minutes ago. I wish they'd make them out of better
So you could
stuff.
have said something.
Well,
You could have also said something 2 to 3 minutes ago, Edgeworth.
Well, I needed to look through the evidence to retain that information because I have 3 pages worth of evidence. Larry, you have 1 job, and that's being the Steel Samurai, and you couldn't remember that information. Meh!
Edgeworth, we're conservatively a fourth of the way through this case. You're about to get way more evidence.
I wasn't. I know. I'm scared to have like 6 pages by the end. I wasn't able to do my special early summer rain jab move. Man, I got such an earful from the director of the play for not doing it in the show. The Steel Samurai's special move was changed tonight because of him. Larry.
I do like that detail. He just loves this system.
Yeah, that part is funny. That part is why I maintain that if there was a separate case that was just Edgeworth interacting with all the Steel Samurai stuff, that would probably be a decently funny case. Why it's lumped in with this,
like, maybe a murder that takes place during like Steel Samurai play.
Yeah,
that'd be fun.
yeah. Like none of this.
That'd be cool.
The whole Steel Samurai part of this case's plot does not fit with the international murder intrigue, like embassy part of this.
It's like they wrote this whole case, and they were like, "Well, it's like a tight 6 hours." And someone's like, "We forgot to include Larry in our game." It's like,
it really is. It really is.
I guess we'll include him.
Let's do another 6 hours.
They have a bare minimum they have to use Larry for, and they forgot to put him in until the very
Whenever
end.
Larry's not on screen, people should be asking, "Where's Larry?"
That's more than enough of your whiny whimpering.
Where's Laurie's Tuna?
No, back on the topic of the
I forgot about Lori. Let's return to the real topic of discussion. This is where the real gamble begins. I don't have a real strategy, per se, so all I can do for now is let the chips fall where they may. I'm getting good at using rights tactics.
Using guesswork and taking risks in place of real logic is hardly the Von Karma way.
Well, the Von Karma way is killing my dad.
Yeah,
The Von Karma way is making up evidence. It's neither smart nor very clever.
Miss Von Karma, as you know, unlike your father, I am not a genius prosecutor. I am a super genius prosecutor.
No, I am! I am a genius prosecutor.
I am a genius.
Did I say, oh, I fucked it up? He just starts crying.
I'm so broken.
I'm sorry.
Plus, I doubt his record of a 40-year win streak will ever be broken. But perhaps it is for the best if it remains unbroken. For no one should have conceived of the notion to convict all defendants in the first place.
You, him, and I share one thing in common. We all lost to that god in the courtroom. And it cuts to Phoenix, and he's like, I wonder if I double toast this toast, like if it'll be even like crunchier. Oh yeah, we gotta test this.
I wonder what Edgeworth's up to right now. I wonder if he's hanging out with Larry.
Right now. It's burning right now, Phoenix, and he's like, no, shut up, Maya. I'm thinking about Edgeworth.
No, Maya, that's my heart. I said
you guys hung out without me? What the fuck?
It's the job of a prosecutor to make sure that all defendants are found guilty in court. Regardless of actual truth, there is nothing more important in this world than a perfect victory.
Why are we?
It's like Edgeworth's like, fuck! I forgot to have a character arc.
Why are we even arguing about this right now? Why are we even arguing about this right now?
Are you just trying to retread your development from the first and second games, respectively? What the fuck?
No, I think I'm actually letting you know that I've had these developments, so you'll stop spiting me, maybe.
That's what a retread is.
As a prosecutor, what I pursue is not the perfect victory, but the perfect truth.
It's like trying to convince your friend you're liberal enough for them to come out to you.
And if that means that the bridge I have gay friends. gay friends.
I
And
have
if
gay
that
me.
means that the bridge I must cross will crumble beneath my
I can't
feet,
name them. You're in the
then let it crumble
Edgeworth
as
does
I
not
walk
have gay
on
friends
towards
also.
No,
No,
no.
it doesn't.
He's the gay
Like-
friend.
We've
Yeah,
we've compared him to
if, like,
Roy
someone else
Cohn
was
at least
like, yeah,
once
kind of-
this game.
if there was like another like gay friend, he'd be like, that's kind of my thing. Skittles, pack it up, Skittles squad.
He would say that.
Which is funny because every Ace Attorney character except for Larry is gay.
There
To some
ain't-
extent. Literally, Larry's the only heterosexual Ace Attorney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At this point, with like after all of Lang's double entendres, it isn't even like subtext with Larry and Miles. It's just text.
It's not even subtext anymore. It's butt sex.
Yeah, man.
Thank you, Kale. Thank you, Kale.
Yeah, no worry, I'm here for you.
But you know, humans are delicate creatures.
Thought you were a wolf.
They're very different from us, Kitsune.
Let the kitsune guide you.
I'd like you to consider.
God
if
damn
you
it.
will,
What the
possibility that-
Throwing that in there.
York, what are you...
I like you.
Lang, what...
The sword was used in such a way. Let the Kitsune guide you.
Lang Z says, let the kitsune...
He wouldn't say that.
Kermit wouldn't say that.
Let the kitsune guide you.
The sword was used in such a way that the attack killed the mask too without bending it. What? Yeah, this was just an exception to the rule. So, what do you think of my hypothetical scenario?
Why are you like this? He just starts choking out Lang.
That's like saying, like, it's
But
like,
you
oh
think
no,
this scenario that I have with no evidence for.
I feel like at this point we just have to start turning Lang into fucking Ben Shapiro because all he cares about is facts and logic.
he could have been shot by the gun because it would have made a loud noise.
Now, that's
Yeah,
very
hear me out. What if it
hypothetical.
didn't? What if, like, it just this once it didn't do that? You mean like a silencer? No, I just mean like an exception. Like, okay, lock him up. Your Honor, what if logic kind of took a break for Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out.
Let's
I know
say
this sword could
hypothetically.
bend. In this case, what if it didn't? Oh, Agent Lang, that's genius. Guilty.
Let's say hypothetically, the Kitsune guided the attacker. That way he could attack with a spear, and it would work
We
out.
can all agree that that's not being enough for them to kill the user and not break the sword.
Lang, please.
you
I know
know.
you don't want to be hanging out with Larry any more than I do. Wait a minute. No, you think Larry's hot. Damn.
And what you need.
What I need is evidence that even Agent Lang can't make up some bullshit to refute.
No such thing exists. I can fucking make up bullshit for anything.
You have no idea.
Why Larry Part 2? My God.
This is sort of like the God.
Was there some mandate when they wrote this game that every time you have an argument section with a character, there has to be a part 2? There doesn't always need to be a part 2!
I'm so sorry, Cole. Case 5 is full of them.
Also use the samurai sword to kill. And under these circumstances, it's only logical. It's the only logical.
How? You haven't even proved that it's possible.
Shut up. Bro, they could, like, Larry could be like, oh, I wasn't even here. I have, like, an alibi. And he could be like, but what if Larry teleported in? Can't prove he didn't.
What if he teleported in like Reaper from Overwatch?
And he said, clear in the area.
Larry uses ultimate on demand too. dead.
Die!
We know Larry is a DPS hero. He could have done it.
What if Larry got lucky and crit? Therefore, not bending the sword because crits don't add durability damage. Talked about it, but the victim's blood is only on that weapon. So isn't it only natural that the suspicion will fall onto the owner of said weapon?
Okay, I already know what. How long do you intend to cling on to your preposterous theory?
What if everyone in the world were represented by a font? Wonder which one I'd be. Two. What's it? What's the first one?
Two dead.
I
don't know.
Well, no, I know two. Second one's two Deadpool.
Yeah, I don't.
Broadway. No,
that's
the one. That's the one. As long as I want, because we examine every corner within the walls of this embassy. There's no stone we've left unturned. The Kitsune guide me, and we have managed to come up with only one logical conclusion. It makes it. In our entire time investigating, we logical once, and it was accidental. I know that's not. That the only place inside this embassy with the victim's blood on it is this sword.
You left no stone unturned. Is that a fact?
Not so fast. Sorry, I had to let a quick one out. If you've got something to say, then say it only when I say it. Oh, say it the only way I respect, Mr. Prosecutor.
Bad has just been in the corner.
I know, right? Like Bad's just like, why
imagine
am I
me like
here?
look over Bad, Larry, Francisca, and that one guard are all just playing like Uno.
Don't forget Old Bag. Old Bag's still here too, I think.
Oh yeah,
they're going joint gumshoe on the Minecraft server.
They're doing dictionary and Old Bag's like, you see, that is how you're supposed to draw. Give a dog a bone, and Larry's like, can't use symbols, Old Bag.
I hate every single person here, but I'm still here for some reason. Yes, of course. In that case, allow me to make it all crystal clear for you.
Where's Porkus?
I know, right? It's possible to use the samurai sword.
We were begging for this, and we're suffering.
I love that this section is so bad that we're begging for Quirkus, even though Quirkus is notoriously also bad.
I hate him. Fucking hate him.
He's like the embodiment of Case 5. You'll hate him.
Where was the one that the victim's blood is only on that weapon? Isn't it also on that knife? Well, we don't know what knife, but that's what I'm saying. That
wasn't that knife in the room?
Yeah, but didn't it was established that they got swapped, right?
Wrong, Yalda.
Oh my god. It's never as easy as I want it.
Obviously, the two.
Yeah, that's true.
Obviously, the two
that's
cases
right.
are connected.
Of course.
They don't know that.
Of course, I'm thinking too far ahead. We need to wait another hour to figure out one crucial piece of information because we haven't figured out any yet so far. Nothing we've learned today has been helpful at all.
Welcome to No Moral Theater.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
No.
I'm not rereading it.
Just press that first statement, because
the only place where you could find blood was on the samurai sword?
That's right. Even with luminol. Which means that there are no bananas in the sky. In the sky, there are no bananas in the sky. In the sky. Okay, never mind.
I was laughing. I was laughing, but like silently.
I was enjoying myself so much, I forgot to express it.
Was that one just for Coleman? Yeah, maybe.
If you believe that,
Was that
Those are his favorite
Is
kind.
that a theater?
Was that
worm?
high school
I don't
theater?
even. I don't know. That was definitely
Was
familiar
it?
to me. I think that was a theater worm. If you believe that there is no other door of possibility left to open, then allow me to force one open for you. Okay, so this was the statement to go after him for. If this just leads to me presenting that knife like I just did, I fucking punch.
Instead of saying not so fast, he had a new objection where he just went.
Nuh-uh.
By showing you what may possibly be the real murder weapon. Oh my god, I am just gonna present that.
I got you.
I am just gonna present that knife here now, aren't I? For fuck's sakes, game.
The real murder weapon? I hate to repeat myself.
Let me
But as
put
I already
one
established,
set of things
Larry
together.
teleported in and ulted. You can't prove he
Just
did it.
Ace Attorney Investigations 1. Let me put one thing together without over-explaining it with 5 text box lines or more challenge. Impossible.
That nobody else could have used that. Nothing else could have been used as the weapon. Knowing these facts, do you still want to press forward with your little hypothesis?
Of course. Because it's not possible that your men inspected everything. Okay, wait. Maybe we're not
Let the
presenting the
Kitsune
knife.
guide you. What are you talking about?
Maybe we're not presenting the knife, because this is a direction that I was not prepared to go in.
I don't appreciate mind games, and I don't appreciate it when people like you slander my man.
Come here. I'm not slandering them, I assure you. I'm merely pointing out that their investigative dragnet has a few holes in it. Namely, that there's something your men couldn't even lay a finger on. And that item is the real murder weapon. Okay, this is the knife. This is the knife.
I'll play along for now. The real weapon that killed the Mask 2. Let me give the mic to the dog. Let's see if it says anything. He did not. What exactly is it?
No, I hear what
Okay,
he said.
so it is the knife. We are presenting the knife. It just wanted me to read 20 text boxes first, establishing that there was a different murder weapon. I hate this game so much. This is the weapon you're looking for.
Well, let the computer guide you. Like she says, no.
Nuh-uh! What do you mean, nuh-uh?
Zhang Zi says, heroes never die.
What do you mean that... No, bro.
Now then, Mr. Prosecutor. Time to load case
I'm not
3.
reading any more text.
No.
Fuck it, I didn't even take case 3.
What could they not have possibly investigated? I guess... So this thing was moved during the murder. I don't... Is it old back... Like... The only thing I can think of that they couldn't have looked into was, like, the area underneath the fireplace. But the only thing that was down there was Old Bag's undershirt. And there's no way Old Bag's undershirt was the murder weapon. Right? Fuck. Old Bag's undershirt? Old Bag's undershirt? I don't know. I thought the knife was the murder
Old Bag
weapon.
looks over from Pictionary like, what? Even I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh my god, we're gonna run out of health. I'm so scared. It has got to be that thing.
Yeah.
What is
It's
that
okay, you
thing?
just a little bit of save state. Nothing bad will happen.
I don't...
Not a single
No,
person.
don't.
Okay,
What happened last time? Until it wasn't.
Read this statement. Read this statement carefully.
The real
A
murder,
real murder
weapon, which
weapon,
not a single
which not
person
a-
has yet... Oh, there is a clue in that statement. You're right. Which not a single person has yet to touch. How?
I think it might be the
The
statue.
dog. found
Statue.
it.
Oh,
I mean, I guess the
Lauren's
statue
right.
does have like a sword in it. Wait, what did Lauren say?
The
The
dog,
dog.
whatever Missile found.
Oh. What did
Missile
Missile
found
find? The
the shirt.
samurai dog?
Oh, then never mind.
Okay, yeah, Missile found the. Yeah, no.
I really thought you cooked with that because I was like, Missile's not a person.
No, I do think I cooked with it. Only that, yeah, I don't know. I think it's something he hasn't, like... I think we need to talk to Missile more.
The national treasure of Alabast.
Chuck can play Missile. You mean the Prima 2 statue?
Yes, and as you know, only the ambassador and his secretariat may touch it. Meaning that, in fact, other people have touched it.
Is that movie starring BoJack?
Neither you nor your men were able to examine it, correct? That's not the same. Oh, so they're not even allowed to investigate it? Weird, okay.
You know very well that there'd be an international incident.
I don't think it was that funny.
I'm available for work. Between the Kingdom of Alabast and
tell the
the
people
Republic of Babal. And the two countries' precarious relationship teeters in the balance. In other words, extraterritorial, over a stupid fight related to a sovereignty statue. But I'll be damned if I let something go unexamined. Hacha.
Agent Nang, if you could take a look at this. The direction of the statue is facing just before and after the crime are different. And there is only one conclusion I can draw from that.
Quercus alba, Quercus alba.
Yes, extraterritorial rights.
Yes! Go look for Ambassador Alba and get him to give us the okay to examine.
Let's go!
Yes.
We only had to suffer through 2 hours of Larry nonsense! Yay! Shifu, you can't listen to this infidel's words. He's most definitely trying to trick you. Shifu, please, let's be rational about this.
Let the kitsune guide you! No, I scared Chuck. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
Did you just scare your dog?
Yeah, Langzy says, just go already.
Yes, sir!
I won't yell again. I won't yell again. Come on.
let the kitsune guide you, and then the dog's just like freaking.
Yeah, the dog's like keeping a distance though. He's like, don't do that again.
Dog didn't want to get
somebody
bolted.
turned to the television screen and spoke in a language only you could say, Jack, I hate you so much, and then we're like, what? You're not upset, are you? I would be weirded out too.
I missed that image that said that people weren't mad at me.
I'm really sorry, sir, but I was unable to convince the ambassador. I was unable to obtain permission for
Alba was obtuse and hard to deal with? No!
Never.
That's the first and last time that's gonna...
Is this gonna be just a whole case of Ernest Amano blocking us from going to the haunted house, but like over and over again? I've realized what the Quercus Alba problem is. It just hit me.
What if you wanted to do something, but
Quercus Alba said
no.
No. It's the Ernest Amano haunted house thing was just like foreshadowing for what we were gonna have to deal with in this case.
He makes Ernest Amano look quaint.
He looks at Ernest Amano. He's like, "Let me handle this."
The only reason you were the greatest time waster of your era was simply because I wasn't born yet.
It's because he was on a break.
I see. I won't yell again.
Wait, but since the investigation is at a standstill, and it hasn't been at a standstill for 3 hours.
You're telling me we spent 3 hours in this room talking to Larry and Oldbag, only for the investigation to come to a standstill because farting, quirked up white boy Alba won't give us permission to investigate the statue? I'll just go over there and break the statue myself and enter. Just like... Hold him back! Hold him back!
Edgeworth executed for crimes against the Alban nation.
Agent Lang, I will go and speak with the ambassador personally.
Yes, whip
Yes,
him into
please
shape.
do.
Whip him into shape.
I will whip him.
Save your breath. He may act all weak and frail, but that old man's one tough cookie. But I guess you've got to be tough when you're representing a whole country, you know? I voted for him. Fuck it.
Agent Lang.
You what?
What? There are...
No, he's an ambassador.
Yeah.
What do you want? Let's just hurry up and examine the statue.
Oh?
Oh god, you ever think about the fact
Really?
that Connor Roy canonically is extraterritorial, right?
So... I know for a fact
What do you
that
want?
I know for a fact that if I suggested we examine the statue anyway, you'd try and stop me. But it's okay when it's you.
Mm-hmm.
What? What? Shifu? What about causing an international incident? Quiet! Person who sounds like Phoenix for some reason. I'll take the fall if I have to later.
That character was voiced by Coleman before.
Nameless
nameless man in black
people in the
agent
scene
who's just
and
like,
you're
no.
playing Edgeworth,
Yeah, I
all
know.
right?
The
I'm
man-
taking charge, Coleman.
Okay, here's my question. Why
You
isn't
do
this...
not get 4 characters
No,
in
no,
the
no,
room.
no, no. Why
I won't allow it.
why isn't this nameless NPC guy Shinya? Is it because she's in the other crime scene still, like investigating that one?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
she's puppy guarding her.
Agent Lang, the hypothesis is mine. So if someone is to take the responsibility, let it be me. I don't give a shit anymore. I'll rub my hands all up over that thing. I'll smear some of Larry's samurai dogs on it. I don't care.
Responsibility. If you're gonna talk in such
Yeah?
heavy terms, maybe I should let you. Let it be known, no one can appreciate it. When I voice act playing, I do it like you doing TikTok hand moves.
That's amazing.
Can't see that.
I will. I'll put it on video for people.
Yeah,
who
you should just like record it. Record yourself doing hand movements with them.
I'll show it.
Stream
It'd be a
this?
real problem for my man if something were to happen to me.
Like TikTok furry hand movements, or
No. So like the
NPCs.
Just
whatever. You
just
on that side of
just stream this, but only your hand, not the game, just your face.
Can't wait to meet you. Don't worry about it. I'll record. All right then. Let's talk and more investigating.
If we want to know
I
the
think
truth,
he's been
we can't
very-
stop here. I didn't just deal with all that
You're
Larry
gonna
and
look at me
old
anyway.
bag shit to not investigate, to not get anything this stream. Agent Lang, I'd like you to run a luminol chemiluminescence test on the statue. Jesus.
Oh, wait, Luma, what?
Bro, Lang cannot say that word that Edgeworth just said. No way.
Illuma whatty? Illuminal test? Yeah,
and luminescence?
If the statue is the murder weapon, then some of the victim's blood should be on it. What a wonderful day! Okay, let's get the forensic team in.
I bet they're gonna be really normal about this.
Hey, it's a black room now. Or dark room. Oh.
Looks like you hit the jackpot, Mr. Prosecutor.
Right on the head.
You're almost as smart as your friend is cute. I guess this means that this is the real weapon that killed the mask number 2.
He's gonna argue that. It doesn't
Indeed!
prove that killed with the mask. too.
Someone else played it.
Yeah, I just played it.
You now lost it. But if I were you, I wouldn't celebrate yet. Oh, but I wouldn't celebrate yet if I were you. This doesn't let your friend off the hook.
Real.
It doesn't
real.
prove that he didn't kill mask number 2. So the charge remains.
We are hardly done examining this statue, Agent Lang. Knowing that it is the real weapon, I believe further examination is required.
Nope. You think so? Okay then. Knock yourself out.
Oh my
Big
god.
nuh-uh energy.
Okay.
What if I said nuh-uh?
With his sword
fuck
drawn
you
and
mean?
ready,
Huh.
there was a certain aura of valor around him.
His aura's really high.
How much aura
Right,
did he
decent.
gain when he actually agreed to let us investigate the statue? And was it enough to make up
Do
for
you
the aura
think
that he
Big
lost
AJ was a
when
little
he
mean to Big Justice whenever they were recording for the Costco guys?
Gang, I've got terrible news. You two are the only men white enough to get what you're talking about. right now.
Lauren, I have no idea what he was just referencing just now. What he said just now is like the is like
No, I meant the aura thing.
oh, just
I get
aura
it.
in general.
I know aura, but I don't.
Yeah.
TikTok brained.
I don't.
It is
Yeah, I
absolutely.
was gonna say,
TikTok
like,
phrase.
that's not white people core. That's just having access to TikTok.
That's
Right?
anime core.
Straight guy.
That's white anime fan core.
It's just
Again,
now bled
this is
over
ju-
to TikTok.
This is just TikTok. This is just TikTok.
Straight guy TikTok.
Lang Z says,
anime.
those who don't know what aura is
No.
just don't have any.
See? Do you see what I mean?
I'm just gonna have the Walt scream on standby.
Lang Z says, if you make a girl smile, you pass the trial.
The Salvagers go.
How did it take us so long to do a Salvagers card joke?
I don't know.
Oh god.
I'm like racking my
It's-
brain. Like, did we not already do this joke? I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. It's said that the weapon one holds reflects the strength and will of one's character.
I wonder if this was created.
If you know
what
it means.
What it means. I wonder if this
Think
was
to me.
created as
Think
a
to me.
stroke of the country's Ah! Ooh, then what does Franzie's whip say about her character? Oh my god, Larry, shut up. Go back to playing Uno.
It says that I'm ready to exact punishment on those who would break the law.
Why are you glaring at me? I thought you understood that I'm not the killer. I believe in your case, she wishes to exact punishment before anything else happens. It's called preemptive justice. It's very ethical.
Yeah.
Upon closer inspection,
We all know.
he really does look a lot like the...
on it.
Upon closer inspection, he really does look a lot like the Steel Samurai. Why? 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 I want to find
the
the...
people who didn't know better. I wish the people who didn't know better playing this were like, man, like the best like original character for this game is like Francisca, and we'd be like, nervously like, how do we tell them?
Who is the best original character in this game? Kay? I guess?
This game? In this game?
Yeah.
Probably, maybe. I don't really like Kay until the TBH.
I like K or bad.
Wow.
I think it's either K or bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listo, you.
No, it's actually...
Final answer.
No, it's actually, Zinc LeBlanc the second.
It's actually Cammy Meal.
Cammy Meal? There's a lot of stupid-ass characters in this game.
It's actually Deed Man.
I think it is probably bad, despite him not having enough screen time. Like, Bad's only flaw is not having enough screen time.
Now, if we want to talk about fucking the best characters in the next game, that's a real conversation.
Oh, yeah.
Upon closer inspection... Oh, where am I reading that again? Hey, maybe that's why they chose him to be the Goodwill Ambassador. I actually can't discredit that hypothesis. What? Yes, I can.
I can.
Or maybe the people at this embassy just really, really like the Steel Samurai.
Oh. That's absolutely preposterous.
It's fair.
I don't think that it's that unlikely. We mustn't go around announcing people's opinions.
And yet, look at how easily you discredited mine. Not that I care why they chose me.
Okay, none of this is useful.
Is it because I'm a woman, Mr.
What's the part
Edward?
that I'm actually
Mr.
supposed to...
Kilometers? You don't respect women?
There is a shield on his back.
Interesting.
I wonder if that's supposed to mean that his back is covered?
Lang Zi says, swim like a fish, drink like one too. It means that he's ready for any blindside attacks that may come his way.
Agent Lang, there's no need to attach overly complex meanings to such a simple thing.
You didn't seem to get what Lang Zi's saying, so I'm going to explain it to you.
Could you please just shut up and let me investigate the statue? Oh, here we go. The actual evidence.
And what do we have here? This dirty smudge? It looks like a hand. What a definitive bit of evidence. Like you doing under here. Looks like we got some fingerprints to analyze.
What the hell? Worst case scenario, these prints belong to Larry. Larry, I swear to God, if you picked up this statue at any point, I can't save you with that. But it looks like it's too late for me to do anything about that now. I like
could have literally just...
I like his legitimate fear that Larry somehow also got his fingerprints on the bottom of that statue, because he would.
Hey,
he
forensics guy, I wanted to hear the results on these ASAP, you hear me? Why the fuck is Missile still here? What the fuck is Oldbag still? What the fuck?
Because Missile's an important member of the investigation team, obviously.
Okay, the quality of these cases...
This should be Kale. Doesn't have a character here.
Oh, Agent Ling, I have the analysis results, sir. The analysis results, they're right here.
The analysis.
The analysis.
Good. And? I can't read. Read them to me.
Sir, about the prints we lifted from the bottom of the statue. Well, you know the victim of the murder in the Baba Lee's embassy?
No.
That
the
was
judgment of the Order Technique.
The P rinse belonged to him, to Mr. Manny Cochin, sir.
Cochin Mabochin.
What?
Cochin Mabochin.
But that's
illegal, but murder's wrong.
You're not allowed to kill people here. What's
going
on around here? I thought Larry did.
I'm just
I like the idea that now Lang was genuinely, as opposed to just being angry at Edward, Lang was genuinely
Right, yeah. No,
How is that possible? How would Larry be in two places at once?
That's impossible!
How could Larry do this?
Larry's better than I thought. We might be dealing with the best assassin ever seen.
Each prima duck statue can only be handled by someone of that country. But by the very fact that Mr. Cochin's fingerprints are on this one, it leads me to only one conclusion. This statue is actually Babbel's prima duck. Oh my god, this case is so complicated.
Impossible, it can't be. But it could be, but it can.
I'm gonna do this quietly because the dog finally came back and is laying on me.
You can't do an actual in the air TikTok hands karate chop.
Oh wait. He does the Wilhelm scream. Ah!
Larry never once set foot on Babbely's soil, so he was free to go. Thank God. He'd be done on this case now. However,
he's too dumb to live things with his his bag.
This new piece of information only served to confuse us even further, just like every piece of information that I've received in this case so far. The ringleader of a smuggling operation was killed with an alabastian knife in Babel. And Damask too was killed on alabastian soil with Babel's national treasure. And the mystery of the great thief Yatagarasu, who visited both countries. Yatagarasu. The pieces were there, but I had yet to see the big picture they were to form. Oh my god. We made it out of the room. The longest 2 hours.
Did we?
God.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, never say never. Or never, we might
who the
still
fuck
be
said
in
we're
there.
leaving the room?
We might still be in there.
Yeah, leaving the room. What?
Yeah.
No, we're
don't count your
outside.
chickens before
Thank God. I've left the Damask 2 investigation to Francisco because I can't fucking take it anymore. I've returned to Babel. I suppose my first order of business should be to look into Babel's statue.
Mr. Edgeworth!
Oh, Kay and Gumshoe are back.
I'm back.
Why is the Jeff Goldblum
I think you've got to
character?
mention one other person.
Yeah, why are you here? I don't like you.
I don't know.
So, Kay, what's the situation?
Oh, it's great! Investigating is so much fun.
It's funny because I've been watching.
You would, agree, right?
Sure. I've been watching this show that just came out on Netflix called Chaos. It's like a Greek myth, modern myth thing. But Jeff Goldblum plays Zeus in it. He's like the biggest star in it. Is Jeff Goldblum plays Zeus.
This is in a show called Chaos. Jesus. Can't get over Jurassic Park now, can we? I'm kidding.
So now I actually have some slightly more sampling for what Jeff Goldblum actually sounds like.
You saw him in the cast, so it was like, Jack's not gonna make fun of me anymore.
No, I
watch more than Marvel.
No, I watched it because it looked interesting and cool. And if you were a Percy Jackson kid like me, you should watch it. It's very interesting.
I was cool as a kid. So
I was cool.
I was not cool.
I was cooler, so yeah.
Good. In other words, they've made absolutely no
Percy
progress.
Jackson.
In fairness,
Big word from somebody.
Magic Treehouse kids could fucking kill you. All right, that's all I'm
Jack,
saying.
Magic Treehouse is a completely different level of reading.
No,
Magic Treehouse is a different level of grade school reading.
Just as much for babies.
Jack, all your
Magic Treehouse slaps along with Percy Jackson.
No. I'm not saying. I am not saying that Magic Treehouse does not slap. I'm saying Magic Treehouse is a first grade reading level and Percy Jackson is like a 4th grade reading level. And all this comparison tells me, Jack, is that when the other kids were reading Percy Jackson, you were still reading Magic Treehouse.
I read the first 3 books. Every chapter was just like, my grandma's actually a minotaur? Fucking bullshit. And meanwhile, fucking
that kind of
Percy Jackson fans had zero chill when the fucking transphobia, like J.K. Rowling was transphobic, and people were like freaking out and being like, "This sucks." And Percy Jackson fans were like, "La cucaracha, la cucaracha."
Yeah. And I'd hope
they were fucking doing little dances, and they were like, "People can pretend our books are good now."
Well, I'd hope you do the same to our fandom if Rick Riordan was secretly racist. Or something.
Yeah, dude, he is like the foundation to YA, right? Like, if he falls, they'd all.
Yeah.
People need him to be a good person, or else we're all fucked. I'm also being mostly facetious. Percy Jackson.
We were goofing off, sir. Honest. We're investigating a hard seller and reading Percy Jackson.
Very well, then.
Read Magic Treehouse. It's better.
Yeah, Edward's the Magic Treehouse.
If you are reading Magic Treehouse at the same time, that means you're.
You're on an entirely different reading.
No, because Edgeworth would be on the other side. He'd be like, you were reading Magic Treehouse? I was reading Percy Jackson when I was 5. Very well then.
That's not that much of a flex.
Very
Like,
well.
You could have said like Crime and Punishment, but you're like something really complex.
I was keeping it within the realm of our previous comparison.
It's a bit.
Oh yes, because Gabe smelled really bad, they couldn't find her. So nuanced.
What?
Do you not remember that? It's because
I remember that.
Because his stepdad.
Oh yeah.
They couldn't find her.
They also killed that man. They should have murdered him.
Why the fuck did you have to marry an like? I know tons of very nice people who smell terrible.
It wasn't. I know you're being facetious, but it wasn't that he smelled terrible. It was he smelled incredibly human, faults and all.
That's interesting.
My
More
God.
interesting than smelling terrible. Never check.
He
Kirk does
literally
remember more than
everything
you.
about. He embodied literally everything about humanity, warts and all.
Don't challenge Kirk.
And then they killed him.
Don't
He's a fucking piece of shit.
Don't challenge Kirk with memory of a hyperfixation he's had, because he will pull out the correct lore. We love to hear. Very well then. Would you care to give me an update on your investigation? I don't want to talk about children's books anymore.
It's like they may also make it very clear, like, it is an abusive relationship and she's not really happy being kind of stuck in it.
Oh yeah, well, we have really fun times, sir.
They don't pull that fucking Harry Potter nonsense where it's like, actually, they were fine. It was fine, you know? Like, don't worry about all the child abuse.
I knew it. Zero progress.
That doesn't happen. I don't want to make this debate. That never happens in those books. There's never a moment where Harry's like, the Dursleys were chill as fuck, bro.
In any case, Detective Gumshoe.
I'm not saying Percy says that. I'm just saying, like, the book very much, like, they're like, and we're moving on from that.
I feel like... No. I see what you're saying in the sense that I feel like the book just treats his awful experience with the Darcys as sort of like an awkward opener every book before he's whisked away to like...
Have you read all the Harry Potter books?
Okay, I'm just talking from like the first few. Does it get more?
No, Coleman. No, Kirk. He's a big boy. You can answer the question.
Well, okay.
I'm not answering the question. I'm not saying they don't serve a narrative purpose. I just don't.
Yeah.
I just don't.
If their character analysis, if the complexity of the relationship between Harry and his abusive adoptive parents grows in the later books of the series, then that's great.
Yeah,
that's great. That's cool. I haven't read those ones. The problem I have with Harry Potter is that it sounds like it takes half the series for it to get remotely interesting. Like, the books have to get long before I can care. In any case, Detective Gumshoe.
The real issue is revealed. He's scared of the page count.
Here's the problem with any of these debates.
I'm impatient and I need a book to hook me fast.
When you debate a Percy Jackson fan, they have an instant win button, and it sucks. Because you can I can really defend the Harry Potter, talk about why they're better. The second you say, yeah, but they're written by a Nazi, I don't mean that as like sarcasm or like, I genuinely mean you win the debate.
Right, yeah.
No matter what I say, at least Percy Jackson was not written by a Nazi. So.
Oh, yes.
Checkmate.
I was thinking about a Percy Jackson hypothetical argument.
You have permission to enter the
It's okay. We're gonna talk about it again in a minute.
I know, right?
We keep trying to get back to the
zoned out of the game. You have permission to enter the Alabastian embassy. Is that correct?
And you have my permission to die.
Yup.
I was trying to remember how this Harry Potter Percy Jackson debate even came up, and then I remember it's because I just had to mention that I'm watching
You guys
Chaos.
decided that they had been reading.
No. It's my fault. It happened because I just had to mention that I've been watching Chaos on Netflix because of the Jeff Goldblum thing, and then I compared it to Percy Jackson, and everybody went crazy.
James Goldblum?
I think at the end of the day, no matter we all kind
Did
of.
I
think
say
the same
James Goldblum? Jesus Christ! I'm so brain fried right now. I
Well,
might
as a
have.
local detective, I'm helping out with investigations on both sides, sir.
thing. If I was 14 and unaware, I would have won the debate.
Good. In that case, I can leave these pieces of evidence with you. Oh my
Gollum
god.
won the argument.
They belong to the lady under the pink princess's mask. Oh my god.
Pink Princess? What kind of lady was playing her, sir?
Thank god we're ditching some of the evidence. We're ditching some of the evidence. Let's go.
Wait, he like got rid of it?
He just gave it to Gumshoe. I think that means it's being removed from our...
Check the organizer. Please tell me it's just actually gone.
No!
No!
Maybe, okay, wait, maybe it's gone when this conversation is over. The kind that was also playing the role of the Pink Badger yesterday.
Psychic damage.
Understood, sir. I happen to run to her. I'll give them back to her.
Why didn't I just give them back to her?
And if I don't, guess I'll unload them somewhere.
He doesn't seem all that
Greg
enthused
with
to
the
go
files.
find her, but I can't blame him.
What do I do with these?
Evidence that has lost their value
files.
given to Detective Gumshoe. Now then, I don't believe I'll be needing this anymore either. I love that the Larry Oldbag bullshit is so disconnected from what actually matters in the case that they literally ditch the evidence after it's over. Like, maybe if he's ditching the evidence after it's over, you should have just saved your funny Steel Samurai ideas for a different
They should have
case.
studied up on some peak fiction before they should have like read all the Magic Treehouse books first. And
I just okay.
Autograph away.
This
They
is
should rep on some true peak fiction.
this is not.
I couldn't remember its name for a second. Divergent.
Oh my.
Yeah.
This is not to further make fun of you, Jack. I just love the idea in my head of two people adamantly debating Percy Jackson is better. No, Harry Potter's better. No, Percy Jackson's better. And then one person just coming in and going, "What about Magic Treehouse, guys?" Like the idea of that and
low-key Magic Treehouse clears both.
I just think it's a really weird like.
They're just not
Magic
even
Treehouse is
comparable.
like,
The Magic Treehouse kids with prep time beat every fucking Percy Jackson character.
I mean,
To
I
death.
didn't say that wasn't true.
I'm pretty sure the main
Magic Treehouse is,
Get him
I
back.
think, an entirely different like genre.
Dude, Coleman, when you're editing this, can every time we say "all right, back to the case," can you cut to us talking about
Like
it?
Harry Potter and Percy Jackson are both YA urban fantasy stories. One focusing on wizards, one focusing on Greek gods. The Magic Treehouse is like one of those episodic.
It's like Bluey. There's a lot of complex things in it.
The real
No, it's like it's one of those episodic go to a place using the Magic Treehouse, right?
The real comparison is Magic Treehouse versus Time Warp Trio. Both are shows about children traveling to random historical events. or
Magic
book
Treehouse
series.
fucking clears. The main
yeah, no,
characters'
Magic
names are
Treehouse.
Jack and Annie, which was the name of me and my dog, respectively. I really
Me when I
connected with
meet
it
Magic
as a young-
Treehouse and imagine me going back in time and the girl, oh, she's my dog.
Loki, I would never meet an Annie for the rest of my life. And I'm like, that's the name of my dog from when I was a kid. Very tragically, I have family
You know,
named Annie.
that's
And I'm
funny
like,
because
"Oh,
I
no."
remember when
the dog actually
that's funny because I remember when I met an Annie that knew you. I'm not going
A
to give any
mutual
more
friend.
details.
A mutual friend.
But
whose
I
name,
feel
anytime I hear, I think of a dog.
that's what I think.
Sorry to them.
I think I remember you saying I think I remember you telling me this exact anecdote when I mentioned
This is
them.
when that person I had known for years, and I considered a friend. Unfortunately, anytime they said dog, listen, bro. That's why dog names need to be like Bowser.
Bowser. I'm going to name my dog Kilometers Edge.
I'm gonna name my dog Quirkus Alba.
I'm gonna name my dog Quirked Up Alba.
That is the title of my stream. Yes, because that Steel Samurai was a fake. That
Miss Frizzle could beat the Magic Treehouse kids.
Yeah.
She could beat any person.
She
See, because I
solo
feel like
fiction. If she has access to the bus.
Because well,
I mean,
no,
she could just run people over.
So the thing
she
is,
doesn't even need the bus half the time.
She
the
could be like, let's go into Goku's esophagus. Just like
Steel
Arnold fucking like shoots it with a cannon.
I love
she
this.
Doesn't even need the magical properties for the bus half the time. She can just literally run you over with the truck.
I love this text for getting rid of the useless evidence. Steel Samurai's autograph scrunched up into a ball and disposed of. Once he realized it was Larry signing it, he didn't want it anymore.
Wait, what? What do you mean by fake?
Now then, I believe it's time for a little housekeeping. Unnecessary evidence has been removed. Remaining evidence. Okay.
How much is left?
Not even 2 full pages. There were almost 3 pages before.
Why are the hot dogs still here?
I guess they're gonna be needed for.
It's a surprise.
I guess they're gonna be needed for.
I like that Edgeworth, for whatever reason, was like, I need this still.
I need a hot.
Yeah, I threw out all this other stuff, but I haven't presented the samurai dogs yet, so I guess I'll keep them. Okay.
Excellent. Go talk to Jeff Goldblum.
Hey, you're. Oh. Okay.
Hey, you're not going to Alabaster already, are you?
I guess not. I still need to gather a bit more information first.
No.
Oh boy, stepladder joke incoming.
Oh, cool.
A ladder. Actually, that's a stepladder?
They're the exact same thing.
Wow, we're to be on the wrong side of history, Edgeworth.
This was us 10 minutes ago.
No, I'm on the right side of history.
They're totally different.
The player.
Treehouse.
No, Peach
Fiction is perfect.
No, you don't understand. I, the player, have been saying literally since I was introduced to the stepladder gag. This gag is dumb. They're the same thing. And then now that's also like Edgeworth's opinion on it. That's so funny.
But of course, from a thief's perspective, the best kind of ladder is the rope ladder.
They see
A
Magic
stepladder
Treehouse
is
on the
much
ground.
too heavy to carry
It's
around
fiction.
after all.
No, Edgeworth, it's fiction.
Christ. I wonder. I don't remember if the Leighton crossover has a stepladder or not. I guess I'll find out in my replay.
I think it does.
Okay, but they're in a fantasy realm for like all of it. Do ladders even exist?
Bro, ladders are old as fuck.
yeah. And from a
Do ladders exist?
Do ladders exist in medieval times?
What do you think people did before ladders were invented?
They just-
Guess I'm not getting that shit.
And from a prosecutor's perspective, any type of ladder is guilty. What? Of being dangerous during an earthquake. Oh my god, his earthquake drama. Is Edgeworth scared of climbing ladders?
Like Edgeworth is slowly devolving.
That's not... That... I feel like he is slowly devolving, but I don't feel like that specifically was an example.
Everything's going to be... He's going to find a way to relate everything to his earthquake.
Right. Bags full of cement powder are stacked up here. I suppose they're for the renovation. I hope they don't try to carry these into any elevators. It might cause the elevators to break.
Earthquake, father dead, shot trauma. Dead earthquake, sad.
Dead
DL6, DL6, DL6.
Yeah,
Remember
because
the
I don't
first game
feel
when I
like
wasn't the main
Rocket
character but had a character arc?
And now I'm the main character and I don't have one? Because I have to share screen time with 8 different assistants?
Yeah, because I don't smell like a drop of gold here, or any treasure for that matter. I'm like a bloodhound for.
Kay, the only scent you
Stealable
should
items.
detect in a place like this is the smell of sweat.
Is it because you're stinky?
Hey, Mr. Ed, that was a pretty good play on words there.
What was even the play on words?
Gummy, don't randomly jump into one of our dialogues like that.
Yeah, your voice actor won't notice that you're talking if you randomly jump in.
Yeah,
In
you're
his
playing
defense, I
Minecraft.
tried to say my line and
You're on
got
the server?
interrupted like twice.
Yeah, I'm
So I
playing
feel
like
like
Craig Tech
it's
right now,
not
but I
his
can put
fault.
it to the server.
No, you're all good. You're all good.
Were you eavesdropping on
I
us?
thought you
Interrupted
were
Lawrence.
joking. You're joking. I thought you were joking earlier.
Were you eavesdropping on us, Detective Gumshoe?
No, it's not like that, sir.
He's just trying to listen in, trying to make sure he doesn't say, "Oh, you're so much better than Gumshoe."
Always on the lookout.
Alright, Gumshoe, I'll throw you a bone. Let's chat.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth!
Let me just close Minecraft.
Oh, hold on, time out.
You look like you're
No,
enjoying
he's just looking
yourself,
at the other
Detective.
monitor.
Well, I don't have much else to do right now, so I'm just playing Craig Tech New Horizons right now, sir.
I'm not even gonna ask what that is. So what did you find out? I assume nothing.
Oh, well.
You didn't find out. You didn't find out anything, did you?
No, but... Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, I got something really interesting from Master Polano.
Oh, and what is this something interesting?
This, sir.
Wow, that's so pretty. I'm so jealous. There's a real treasure there.
I'm surrounded by idiots. Why does the flame burn green, Detective?
So apparently, if you burn the special white crystal oil that they only make in Babal, it burns this green color, sir.
Fucking like
Interesting.
8 Edgeworth assistants couldn't still not outsmart Susato. Like, she clears all of them. That's ridiculous.
No.
Susato Mikotoba from the 1800s could wipe the floor with all
That
of these
is so actually true.
Susato-
Gumshoe,
You can just
Kay,
do the Susato takedown and be like, "What? You all are fucking bitches."
I feel like
Even-
if Susato was here, she would single-handedly solve this entire plot just by
Probably.
Susato
Yeah.
throwing every
Yeah.
single person.
Yeah,
Even-
do the Susato takedown.
even with Francisca included in the assistants, Susato still solos them because Francisca has been made so dumb in this. I promise she's like somewhat smart in Ace Attorney 2. Interesting. So it's a special property of the oil. I suppose this is a ploy to force people to visit Babel should the oil run out.
Hey, Gummy, what about these silhouettes?
Oh, there's like some cutouts on the outside of the lantern, so it project the images.
Oh, silhouettes, huh? They are rather pretty, aren't they? I'm so tired of this investigation that I'm willing to indulge whatever the hell we're talking about right now.
I just have to wait till the courtroom. Oh,
But
wait.
you know, this game does feel like a never-ending stretch of the non-courtroom segments in Ace Attorney.
Hey, you know the other half of these games that everyone universally considers to be the weaker half? What if it was just that?
That's why.
Genius!
See, that right there is why I don't get people who say that like the Layton crossover doesn't do a good job incorporating the Ace Attorney elements, because
At least it makes the investigations bearable.
yeah, it makes the investigations. It just makes the investigations into Layton segments, which makes them more fun.
Yeah.
The thing that Ace Attorney is good at is the trials. That's the only thing you need to incorporate into a crossover.
Here's my promise to you. If the Layton crossover gets a re-release, I'll play.
Let's go. I was thinking about what if it gets a re-release because
I think I have beaten it.
Just years ago.
I genuinely don't remember. Yeah, I mean, I played it when it came out, and my memory's like Swiss cheese sometimes.
Yeah. There's something I want you to investigate for me. Do you think you can do that much?
He gives him like a fake task, just like
Right.
I need you to go. I need you to solve this maze, and it's like never ending.
I need you to figure. I need you to write a synopsis on these 3 books. He hands him the Magic Treehouse.
all 28 Magic Treehouse.
Gumshoe is.
Write me a summary on
Gumshoe is absolutely the character.
He hands him every Harry Potter book, every Percy Jackson book, every Magic Trio book, and say, "Tell me which one is the best."
He cries reading Magic Treehouse. He's like, "It's peak, Mr. Edgeworth. It's peak."
Okay, the scenario I was talking about earlier of a Harry Potter and Percy Jackson fan passionately debating, and then somebody just going, "I like Magic Treehouse," could just be Edgeworth and Francisca. Edgeworth likes. I think Edgeworth would be the Percy Jackson one, and Francisca would be the Harry Potter one. And then Gumshoe just comes in and it's like, "Have you guys read Magic Treehouse?"
Oh no!
Fuck.
The Magic Treehouse author is I'm kidding. Could you imagine?
Oh, you got it, Sue.
Hey, that's not fair. Why is Gummy getting to do all the fun stuff? I wanted to say a line 30 minutes ago.
Have I even given him a task yet?
Oh, well, that's because I'm Mr. Edgeworth's partner.
I know you I can't believe you took advantage of this confusion and stole my role as assistant.
My brain is such putty right now that I genuinely, when he was like, "Wait, what's he doing?" I was like, "He's gonna go read Magic Treehouse." Like, for a second, I was like, "What do you mean? What is he doing?"
We inserted into the lore what they haven't said.
Oh, okay, that's because I'm the Magic Treehouse fan, so I get the
I expect the two of you to get along and read Magic Treehouse together, like professionals.
There is no Shapiphany.
He didn't actually. Wait, he didn't.
Kay reads
you caught my lamp.
Kay reads Percy Jackson, because she's obviously neurodivergent. Gumshoe
he reads Warrior Cats.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Gumshoe reads
Kay's
Magic
the Warrior
Treehouse.
Cats fan over in the other part of the room.
And Edgeworth, when he was 5, read Crime and Punishment and thought he was better than everyone. He's like,
yeah.
"You're not
that's
reading
true.
Dostoevsky?"
Edgeworth is not a part of that debate.
What's wrong with you?
Actually, no. Maya reads Percy Jackson.
Is there a sprint button? Because he's moving so much faster when I touch this mouse thing. Was there a sprint button that I forgot about?
Maybe if you move and press B, or the B equivalent he runs.
I don't know what the fucking B equivalent is.
Barry B. Benson?
So you're back now, Mr. Edgeworth. Do you want to talk Magic Treehouse?
Have you watched my new show, Chaos, on Netflix? It's a bit like Percy Jackson.
Cue 30-minute debate.
Every time we talked about, like that bit where like someone will edit in the entirety of a movie.
Yeah.
Every time Palneo's on screen, just add in the entirety of our Percy Jackson Harry Potter in hyper fast forward.
I will be doing that when I make the highlight.
If I was to throw a hat in the ring, I might say Captain Pants personally.
Sir.
You must be tired. Here, with these, you can eat whatever you'd like.
And these are...
discount tickets from our cafeteria. They open tomorrow at 10 in the morning.
I'm really tired of people giving me pointless shit to put in my evidence log that doesn't have anything to do with these murders. Like, what the
It's okay.
hell?
In 4 hours, you're just gonna get rid of all the...
Right? I appreciate the concern. However, these coupons do nothing for me right now.
Do you know how wild it has to be for the game to be like, I'm gonna get rid of some...
Yeah.
You don't need...
you know what?
That's how you know you fucked up.
You know what I think?
Like, the only time I think we got rid of evidence in the first game was when we had to trade it for another piece of evidence.
Or like when like he was stolen from, like when we were tased.
I was gonna say, I think case 5 of the first game has you give up evidence at some point that you don't need anymore. AKA the longest case in the series. So I feel like that's maybe a general rule, is if the case is long enough that they need to drop evidence, maybe they should have made the case shorter. Because that's true of both case 5 in the first game and case 5 in this game. That both should have been shorter. The only difference is this case is also bad. This open-air stage, what function does it serve exactly?
Harold and the Purple Crayon. Well,
no, that's peak fiction. Right?
Zachary Levi walks. Okay, they're all having this argument about which books are the best, and Zachary Levi walks in and he says, "Actually, I think Harold and the Purple Crayon is the best. You should go see my new movie, Harold and the Purple Crayon."
Don't get vaccinated.
Also, don't get vaccinated, and then they all beat him to death.
Also, please, and then he starts crying. Please go see Shazam. I know it's not in theaters anymore.
It's fun. It's a family movie.
It's a family movie.
And he starts jerking off, and he's like, "RFK." Well, normally we use it for a variety of events.
I didn't mean to click organize it.
Normally, when the Pirates of the Caribbean breaks down, the pirates don't. I can't do this anymore.
Stop.
It's all to attract the extra bit of attention to Babal. Babal. I heard that tonight all over the Alabastian Rose Garden. Ambassador Alba was going to give a speech. And you know what? Manny told me that Manny told me that I really should give a speech too.
Mr. Cochin told you that?
Yes. He did. Which is why I thought I should give a speech of my own. But unfortunately, I wasn't able to.
Because of the fire the Yatagarasu started?
Exactly.
Okay. Ambassador Paleno, I'd like to ask you a little more about the Prima Duck statues.
Okay, back to this, I guess. Remember when I was serious 5 seconds ago? Gone now. Oh, I see. Well, let me ask you this. Did you know that the Alabastan Babal used to be one country called Cordopia?
Yes, I know that much about your history.
I would make a Grulovia reference, but none of you fuckers would get it because none of you take my recommendation seriously. Well, the primitive statues belong to the Cordopia. At least that's how the story goes. It was bequeathed unto the king of Cordopia as a symbol of the country's wealth.
So it was meant as a symbol of sovereignty and the right to rule, I take it?
No, it was a symbol of the magic tree. Yes, that's right.
God damn it.
That's why both countries are so adamant about the name. We hold the real statue to be self-evident. We hold the right to rule is the reasoning. Brain rot. It's pretty petty when you think about it, though, I suppose.
But if Alabast and Babel were able to re-establish relations, shouldn't that put an end to the squabbling over the statue?
Man, it feels like the game just started. I don't think like.
It really does feel like. It really does feel like this case just started.
No, it feels like this game just started.
No, yeah, no.
Go a step further.
Because no, you're right. Because if
we're just now getting the information about like what this game's trying to
what
go
this game
for.
is about. Yeah. Because this it feels like this case just started, and this case is the first case that feels like it's not an introductory like thing. Like we have like all the character dynamics of yeah.
Because once again, chronologically, the order is 2, 3, 1, 4, 5. Or no, 4. I'm sorry, I got that wrong. 4, 2, 3, 1, 5. Jesus Christ! I'll be a fucking phone password. And the guess is random bullshit from Edge.
I wonder if Ambassador Paleno knows. what it
means.
means. What it means. Ha ha! Perhaps I should try showing him this key and see what he has to say. What am I presenting to him? I ruined that dialogue with the I wonder joke, and now I don't know what I'm presenting.
The Keyblade.
Okay.
Keyblade.
So this Keyblade can become a knife.
I want to play Kingdom Hearts again instead of this.
And the thing is, you guys spent so long wondering if you could make a blade that's a key, you never stopped to wonder if you should.
This key was originally stolen from your embassy 7 years ago.
Yes, this is fascinating.
Are you listening to me at all, Ambassador?
No. Wow. No, I'm sorry, I'm just reading Peak right now. This is really very fast.
He's got a Magic Treehouse book open.
Holy shit.
He's so absorbed in reading the Magic Treehouse that my voice is failing to reach him. Did Gumshoe...
Jack and Annie are such peak characters.
Did Gumshoe give him the book I told him to read? Gumshoe?
Oh, yes, sir.
Why does he have the Magic Treehouse book I told you to read?
Oh, well, I started reading it, and it was so peaked I just had to buy more. And Paleno, I just had to give it.
What about you, Kay? I'm reading Big Nate. What?
Big Harold of the Purple Crate.
No one in this house, we don't read Big Nate.
What? Okay, what character reads Boxcar Children? I think it's Emma. I think Emma reads Boxcar Children.
Emma's guy.
I can see that, yeah.
Emma would read like a book that's like educational. She would like take something like scientific.
Yeah, maybe.
Like she fucking loved like.
She's a Dune reader.
She's reading. The spice must flow.
The older Emma who eats snacks, Dune reader. The kid Emma in case 1-5, Boxcar Children. Ambassador Paleno, there's just one thing I'd like to ask you about. And Old Bag reads only smut.
Yeah, I was gonna say 50 Shades. Oh, what's
Gray?
What's the main character's name?
You mean the girl?
Yeah, what's the girl's name?
I don't know, dude.
Something dumb.
Oh.
Yes, and don't worry, you can ask me more about than just one thing. How about 2, 3, or 28 for how many Magic Treehouse books there are in exchange? I expect you'll.
Is that a real number, or did you just pull that out of your ass?
That's how many Magic Treehouse books there are. I think there's one for every letter of the alphabet.
Oh.
I expect you'll be coming to Babal, yes?
Did they have alliterative titles? It's been so long.
I think they did.
Thank you.
Do you not remember Peak?
I haven't read Peak in probably 15 years. Actually, probably more than that.
What are the odds? Because you yourself said they're baby books. What are the odds that you read the first book? I did not
say they're baby books. They're first grader books. Baby books.
Okay, they're first grader books. First grader books, you can complete it in like a day.
In a day, yeah.
What are the odds that you read the first Magic?
Oh.
1 out of 20, only because I'd have to go buy it. Otherwise, I'd say 1 out of 10.
All right. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
17. That was so scary because we were both saying 7.
You fuck.
Gotcha. 17, bitch.
No, you just added the teen after you heard me say 7.
Fine. I'll do a round 2 just to prove that I'm better.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
3.
5. Damn it!
Thank you.
Yeah,
but just the one thing is all I require. Manny Cochin, I'd like to ask you about this man who was your secretary.
Sure. I'll tell you what I know.
Thank you for your cooperation, Ambassador.
He was my second favorite person behind Mary Pope Osborne.
Is that the author of the Magic Treehouse book?
That's absolutely the author of.
What? Osborne?
You know how much I'm
away from Spider-Man.
If I had to put it into one word, Treehouse. he was
He was an able man.
See, now we're actually able. See, now we're
guys,
able.
We fucked up. Alabasta should have been the one who was in the Magic Treehouse because of the tree.
Oh, Quirk is Alba?
Yeah.
I fucking love. No, I hate Magic Treehouse because they're desiccated creating trees in order to make their fucking time machine. Fuck them. I hate those guys. Mary Pope Osborne is a hack. She's more offensive to me, J.K. Rowling, and everyone like raises the what? I can forgive transphobia, but I draw the line at needless tree cutting down. You can excuse transphobia.
Quirkus Alba really likes the end sections of Lord of the Rings.
Now I'm trying. Okay, Jack. Since you seem to remember these books better than me, now I'm trying to remember. Does the entire tree just teleport back in time with them to wherever they go, or is it just the treehouse? How does the Magic Treehouse work again, logistically?
Give us the lore real quick.
I don't know.
Yeah, we've got time.
I like that. At this point, now that we're out of the Larry part of the
can have
case,
bits again.
Yeah. Also, I've given up on trying to get through it as fast as possible. Like, I don't care anymore. We can just talk about the Magic Treehouse. This case is so long anyway. But yeah,
Osborne said that she can work on Magic Treehouse for up to 12 hours a day and 7 days a week.
Wow.
And has used space at a shared office space. Jesus Christ.
Bro,
that's not the plot, but thank you.
I wonder
that Oda grind.
How much of one Magic Treehouse book can she write in 12 hours? Because I feel like you could write like half of one of those if you just started going. But also there is there's probably a lot of research involved, actually, because it's all
every author has their own. Every author has their own.
Speed
pace.
and pace.
I know. We make fun of him, but like, back when he was young, like, what George R. R. Martin could like hammer out a book in like a weekend, I think, right?
Dude, Brandon Sanderson and fucking Stephen King.
Oh
yeah.
Brandon Sanderson does so much.
Now, granted, we have to account for the fact that King was on copious amounts of cocaine.
But he can still do it.
He can still do it. So it's clearly the cocaine was not.
Can
the
he
source
still
of
write
power.
good books? I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't read his latest, but I've not heard anything like crazy good about it.
You know, Rick
people-
Riordan, he knows how to churn them out too.
Actually, we have to account for the fact that Rick Riordan, he has like a bunch of people who he like co-authors with for like a lot of his other books.
That makes sense.
Like he writes the Percy Jackson book.
Sammy was on Epstein's flight log.
Who?
Yeah, Shane.
Rick Riordan.
I saw him at the island! You can't like Percy Jackson because I saw Rick Riordan at the island.
To think a man like that would go to the island. You know who would never fucking do that shit?
Told me that's
Mary Pope Osborne, the goat. She solos Riordan in a fucking heartbeat. Peak, mama.
I don't even know what they're talking about in the game. I don't fucking care anymore.
They're talking about the magic tree. Had a hand
They're
in
just talking about
this
guy being a smuggler.
This is a mixture of A, I'm happy that we can actually do bits unrelated to how bad the game is again. B, and B, I don't care about what's going on in the game, but I also have no desire to mash through it anymore. Here we go.
Coleman saying to himself, I'm going to talk about this Netflix show I watched very briefly. It was a canon event.
I just wanted to...
What's the worst that could happen by me bringing this up? 1 hour later of non-stop Magic Treehouse.
You were just like occasionally reading dialogue between, because we're all collectively...
Oh god, it has been an hour, hasn't it?
We're just all collectively checked out of this case, so we're not just like talking about other stuff.
Had a hand in a smuggling ring right under my nose, going completely unnoticed.
Like, that Larry section was so pointless and stupid that we're just like, it's gone now.
Yeah, because if Larry mentioned the Magic Treehouse,
It probably just would have been throwaway. Oh wait, okay. What book does Larry read in all of this?
fucking picture books. You're like Dr. Seuss. Let's not... No, Larry reads like Super Diaper Baby. Like he reads like the comics of the cat. Like he can't even do Captain Pants. It's like it's too much like a book. So he reads like OOK and GLUK or whatever. The Kung Fu cavemen from the future.
Yeah. They're cavemen? Edgeworth, have you read these awesome books? And Larry comes running into the scene. Edgeworth, have you read these awesome books? They're called Ook and GLUK, and they're cavemen. But they're also from the future, and they do Kung Fu.
Wait, no.
I think this is gonna be my new fixation now that One Piece ended.
Wait, no. He reads like 3-page-a-day comics like Garfield and Calvin Hobbes because he cannot handle anything more than like,
Edgeworth, have you read the latest weekly Garfield comics?
At a time.
As someone who rereads all of Calvin and Hobbes yearly, shut the fuck
Calvin
up.
and Hobbes is based. Calvin and Hobbes.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm
gonna go refill my water.
I'm saying Larry can't handle more than 3 panels of a story at a time.
Fucking Calvin and Hobbes is a masterpiece.
Like there's this one comic that's like similar to Garfield.
Heathcliff? We're talking Heathcliff?
Yeah.
Heathcliff's awesome. Dude, the garbage ape? Yeah. Children, all we know about the garbage ape is that children rejoice every shows up.
Dude, Heathcliff is so fucking insane. My favorite thing is that it didn't start, it wasn't always insane. But then, and it didn't even gradually turn insane. It just happened one day. It just went off the rails.
No, Heathcliff is nuts. If you're watching this and you've never looked up Heathcliff, it's essentially like, I think him 2 years before Garfield.
There's a Twitter account that is actual Heathcliff comics that post a Heathcliff comic a day.
You know what? I'll bite. What the hell is Heathcliff?
Some of the most deranged shit you'll ever see.
So Heathcliff is... It came out around the same time as Garfield. Similarly about like an orange cat. But it's been running for so long that eventually everything they could with Heathcliff, but it's just still going because it's like popular enough. So the comics don't make sense anymore. I'm not kidding. I'll send some pictures of actual Heathcliff comics in.
They went from being Discord. They went from being Far Side style, like one panel stories to complete non sequiturs.
These are real Heathcliff comics.
Actual Heathcliff comics. Also, the main difference between, in case you're interested, the main difference between Heathcliff and Garfield is that Heathcliff never talks.
He just wears like meat. He just wears a helmet that says meat on it all the time. There is a character again. Once again, named the Garbage Ape.
Wait, so Heathcliff doesn't talk.
We don't even know that he collects the garbage. We just know that children rejoice at his approach.
Wait, so Heathcliff doesn't talk. How does that?
No.
How does that? How does that?
I found some other good ones. Sorry, we're on a tangent right now, but we have to...
We're so on a tangent. I'm pulling up Heathcliff images on the stream now. Oh wait, no, I'm not. I forget. I have to turn on display capture to show the Heathcliff image. I love the one that's just a meat building with meat and it just says meat. It's like a bad political comic.
Poor turnout for the launch. Jimmy.
Meat versus Jimmy. Which one had a better launch?
Oh, I love the one where it's Heathcliff meets Garfield and the only caption is, "It just got real."
Tell everyone the meat tank is back.
I took a shit and I came back and I thought that we wouldn't have moved on at all, but moving on to Heathcliff comics is somehow
Lauren, did you hear that the meat tank is back?
You know,
Right. The meat tank is back. The meat tank is back, right?
Right. He's painting the Jimmy ceiling.
We're having to bring Phoenix Wright back because Miles Edgeworth is so checked out of his own case.
Oh my god.
Yeah, man.
You always said children love the garbage ape. Well, children rejoice at the sight of the garbage ape.
Yeah.
Robots also love the garbage ape.
Gumshoe, Edgeworth, the garbage ape is here, Edgeworth.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, wow.
Edgeworth, the garbage ape is
It just got real.
Oh my god, I get it.
This looks like trouble.
No, why is he with... What the fuck? Why does this have Tigger and Garfield and Terry the Tiger? I sound fucking insane. Hold on, I gotta put
I
this...
think Jimmy's a new addition also, because the last time I joked with Heathcliff, Jimmy was not a thing.
No, Jimmy's been a thing for a while.
Oh, really? I don't remember. I remember I got into Heathcliff like 3 years ago, and I don't remember me.
No, how... Is it not a copyright issue to put Heathcliff, Garfield, Tigger, and...
No one cares, it's
Tony
Heathcliff!
the Tiger?
No. The funny thing is that Heathcliff came out first, and Garfield was not originally...
The helmet
orange.
isn't working!
Garfield was not originally going to be an orange tabby, he was just going to be a generic cat, and then he became an orange tabby.
After Garfield?
No, Garfield became an orange tabby after Heathcliff.
This...
And then the Heathcliff comics responded to that by straight up jacking the book layouts for Garfield comics when they got reprinted as books.
Oh my god.
Well, if you're gonna steal the orange cat thing, we're gonna steal how you print your books.
I just saved the helmet isn't working image because that definitely will have use.
Put my face over Jimmy.
Or just like put it on screen when we're doing a really dumb joke in one of these Edgeworth streams.
Helmet's working.
Anyway.
Anyway, I think that's as good a place as any to stop talking about Heathcliff.
Actually, I suppose because he was an able man, Cliff that is, I was on Texas turning.
Sounds like Mr. Heathcliff had a very sharp mind. Sounds like Mr. Goldman had a very sharp mind. Meat. I wonder where the meat.
You know the picture of Elmo Kubrick staring while what's her face is like just looking at Rocco.
Yeah.
That's how I picture Lauren right now. I just Heathcliff, just slowly zooming in on a Kubrick staring Lauren.
I'm so sorry, babe.
It's okay, babe.
Recently, Keith's been really busy. Since I became the Bobley's representative at the Country Unification Council, he's been working tirelessly to cover...
Okay, Jeff Goldblum does not make that sound.
Maybe not to you. It's not Jeff Goldblum anymore. I talked about this last...
I'm sorry, but Jeff Goldblum does not make that
It is Jeff... It used Jeff Goldblum as a... This voice to Jeff Goldblum is Heathcliff to Garfield, okay?
I think...
I'm sorry, but what is this?
No, this is... I'm sorry, but what is this Country Unification Council?
Oh, well, you see, had tonight's events proceeded without a hitch, our two countries were reunify become again. But I guess with how things turned out, that dream won't be realized anytime.
So the murderer's motive was to stop the countries from reuniting. See, this is the part where the actually important lore is being given, and we're just too checked out to care.
In Ace Attorney Investigations?
You can't just, like...
Nah.
That's,
No way!
that's what happens when you drop 2 hours of Larry nonsense and then say, okay, wait, here's the lore that actually matters to the case. It's too late. It's too late. There's,
Think of a way that you could have written that last part, where it doesn't like where it's just like you could have had it be K, like K gets framed for this murder too somehow, and then they find it underneath the fingerprints underneath.
Yeah,
you could have done that so easily.
I don't know, man. Am I going in here now? What am I doing?
And then again, Yang can have, or Lang can be like, Lang can be completely unreasonable and assuming K did it entirely just because he has a personal vendetta against Edgeworth, and that explains why he's always so like such an asshole.
We just got to get to 2.
I do feel like maybe that's what happened. Is they were like, we need somebody to get framed for the other.
So many of these complaints are going to be addressed. Killing me.
I suppose we should stay out here and investigate the stage some more then. Oh, great. Is that what I'm supposed to be doing right now? I don't even fucking...
You thought you could progress.
I don't even know, like, I didn't really even know that's what I was supposed to be doing.
Oh, new area. You've saved us. Oh, I wouldn't say saved. We're like under new management.
It would appear...
Well, is there even anything important in this? Like, did anything important happen?
Yeah, what? A murder didn't happen out here. I don't know.
Yet?
Man. Yeah, don't say that. Don't say
like,
that.
some important things happen, like the discussion on the Magic Treehouse at Heathcliff.
And the
This is very
10-minute
important.
Heathcliff image pop up. It would appear that the stage is also scheduled to be renovated.
You know, I would like to perform in a stage like this. I would also like to be able to have a line every 3 minutes. Something like the great thief show.
I should think it would be a bad idea for a thief to show their face to the world.
I'm eating a Pop-Tart.
I know, it's like every single character in this game somehow has not enough screen time and too much.
Mm-hmm.
How am I supposed to investigate the stage when I can't go onto the stage? What is the point of this?
I'm going to grab water, I'll be right back.
I'm also going to get some water, so don't talk to my characters either.
Okay, there is a sign here warning passersby to take precautions around this renovation site.
I'll leave the microphone to the
Really going all out, huh? American construction going on everywhere.
I believe Ambassador Polano said it was to attract more tourists and visitors.
Well, what can they do with the new stuff they're building?
They're trying to attract tourists to an embassy? What?
Hey, what do you think they should do, Mr. Edgeworth? You're a professional in tourism or some shit.
How about transforming it into a courthouse? I don't know. That's the only place I go. That's the only place I go. I was being serious. Okay. What? I'm supposed to be investigating the stage, but I can't go in there. What the hell are we doing here?
Maybe he presents some stuff to people?
No, it's... Oh my god. They did say I was... No, because I already presented what I was supposed to present.
Wait, did we get anything new?
We got the lantern.
Did we show him that?
What? I'm pretty sure he gave them that, but...
The Babyliss oil. The Babyliss ink consists mostly of white crystal oil. When lit, the oil in the ink burns bright yellow-green. It makes for a great science experiment. Here, give it a try with this.
Yes, well, I understand your enthusiasm, but the amount you gave me earlier is enough.
Oh. That's too bad. In that case, why don't you have a few more of these coupons? I've got plenty.
I have plenty of those, too! Where is he conjuring these random items from?
I'm hurting them.
Okay,
that gave us nothing.
So, we have a lantern that makes the ink glow. So at some point,
Okay.
we're gonna need to use these two together to reveal some secret words on a page or something. But until that point happens, they are both useless bullshit sitting in my evidence.
When the guy wouldn't come to change our grill.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Kirk, your Polano voice was so good. I think we should have you.
Wow. It was just to like get basically information we already had.
Yeah. He just told us that eventually we're gonna use the lantern and ink to do something somewhere, but not right now.
Surprise.
Not for another like 4 streams. We're not even gonna see Quirked Up Alba tonight. Jesus Christ. This is
Think
K.
about what that
This
does
is K,
to a
by the way.
man.
We continue to go without our.
What Zero Quirkus Alba does to a motherfucker.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize I was supposed to say something.
That's okay.
So how come so many traffic cones are red and white? I mean, I would say they're more orange and white, but you know, whatever.
It's specifically in this
Maybe
game's
K's
art.
color?
Kirk goes, they're what?
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 That's because they're highly visible.
Heathcliff
from
is
a great
what
distance.
color?
Oh, is that why? I wasn't listening. So then the reason you wear that wine red suit is for visibility's
Oh,
sake? Are you
that's
trying
why
to
she's
attract a
calling
mate?
them red, so they could do a ham-fisted comparison between my outfit, which isn't red, and traffic cones, which also aren't red.
In this fight, it's more pink.
Please
Like, his
don't
suit is more
compare
pink
me to
than
a
red.
ragged plastic
agree.
traffic cone.
But no, Howard would just call us both
It is
colorblind.
red, like,
and
this is-
sometimes
Is there
you
a way
are
to
indeed
go in there?
colorblind.
Why are we
I'm
still
not.
here?
My whole
His
job is
suit-
based on colors.
His suit is red.
And I'm
but
really good at it.
Horizon Bright is
Just looking at these scaffolds makes me want to climb them.
pink.
Jump off.
I recommend that you do not try. There was a fire burning.
Only do the second part.
There was a fire burning here until not long ago.
Yeah, but I think enough time has passed, so it should be alright.
This girl has no survival.
Thief Child says, if there was a height to be scaled, then scale it we must.
Starting from Thief
Scale it, you must.
So true.
Starting from
When I see a
Thief
character that's not
Child.
a lizard yet. Scale it.
Oh my god. Starting from Thief Child, would you care to explain what you just said? Why are you doing a Yoda voice now? Okay, so that was. Why is all of this just pointless? Oh my god, what am I supposed to be doing here? Investigate the stage! I can't get into the stage! Pull up the guide now. Pull up the now. I fucking hate.
I'm actually looking at the Magic Treehouse rather than.
It would appear that the stage is scheduled
It has
to be ready.
194 members. Sorry,
Yo.
195 now.
No, we already read this. Something the greatest
No.
thief show. Like, what haven't
Wait,
I
was
done
this
here?
linked by the wheelbarrow?
I think we already investigated the something by the wheelbarrow. Yeah, the scent. Right? We read this, right? I'm not with it?
Nope.
No, I guess not. I don't remember saying this, so I guess I haven't read this. Sorry. Hold on. You know what? I'll just mash through it and then read it again.
That's the better answer. Hey, do you detect the scent of treasure coming from this book?
See, now I'm just curious. See, now I'm just curious where this conversation goes. Now I'm just curious where this conversation is going. That Jack Portsman's profile would show up during it. Like, did you guys see it? Like, what the fuck does he have to do with anything at this point?
Fucking.
I saw a pretty crass tweet earlier. This is kind of gross, but whatever. It said, "Damn girl, you George, 'cause W Bush."
Oh, it's because I like that tweet.
The scent of
I can no
treasure.
longer figure out when it's you that's putting things over there.
The scent of treasure. Not at all.
I only smell the scent of bush.
W.
Mr. Edgeworth, you're totally not with it.
I'm
Bro
not,
does not appreciate
with
Jungle
it.
Bush.
You haven't even read Heathcliff.
No, and it's important for both thieves and prosecutors to be energetic.
Perhaps
And not
for
annoying.
a thief like you, but that level of energy is unbecoming of a prosecutor.
You really think so?
Oh, that's why. That's why his profile's showing
The
it.
prosecutor, we met it. Gamewater last to be pretty active.
I'm in this case now too. I'm in this case now. No, please, no.
Was his profile there earlier?
It wasn't there earlier.
wait,
It's just I mashed through the whole text box and saw it show up for a second, and I was like, why the hell? Well, he's not a prosecutor anymore. See how everything just naturally balances it out? Oh my god, so what? She won't let me leave, and I can't. And I've already clicked on everything, which probably means I have to present Gumshoe or Polano some dumbass bullshit. What else can I present you? You want some samurai dogs? Ambassador Polano, I was wondering if you might have some thoughts on this. Okay. Nope, he's just trying to give me his stupid coupons again. Damask 2's note.
Well, what did he said,
I'm pogging right now.
You shouldn't be.
Ambassador Polano, if you could please take a look at this for me. Polano?
Ellipse. What do you want me to fucking read ellipses?
No. That was me in character telling you, asking you again.
No, it wasn't.
The Permaduck statue sitting in Alabast right
I know
now
what you
actually
meant.
belongs to Babylon.
You're a loser. Yeah, you're a loser. So it would appear.
Yeah.
I read the line.
So the book that I read is The Art of the Deal. Remember,
was thinking of the
I
show.
was with Kay and Gumshoe when actually.
I actually also read Ook and GLUK, the Kung Fu Panda.
It's a very good book. Larry was right on that one, even if he
Not
is
to
a
repeat an
loser.
answer, but my favorite.
Imagine like every president. It's like at the debate. It's like, what are your favorite books? Like give some fake answer, and she's like, oh, still, yeah. I love the Bible.
Right, yeah.
It's like, what about you, Trump? And he'll be like, I love Ook and GLUK.
That great guy, Hannibal Lecter. Like, that was a real Trump quote. So it wouldn't even be...
Ook and GLUK.
And with that Hannibal, it wouldn't even be out of character for him to fucking bring up Ook and GLUK.
I know them very well. I read this book and I said, wow, what a great book. What a great book this is.
My favorite comic strip? You know, I just love Heathcliff, especially when the meat tank shows.
Children rejoice at the sight of two things, Donald Trump and the garbage.
This is our best edgy session yet, guys.
Yeah.
Up top.
All the top tier Edger sessions are in case 5.
I received a call from Miss Von Carm about this there.
Then you will understand why I wish to inspect.
Looking good.
Can't get it out.
Just
Funny.
him
Imagine,
saying
it's so
Ook and
vivid
GLUK.
imagining him on
Yeah.
the debate stage, just ranting about Ook and GLUK, the Kung Fu Panda future.
Then you will. If he brought up Ook and GLUK, if he brings up Ook and GLUK in that debate with Kamala, if he brought that up, it'd be so crazy that I'd have to edit something into this VOD when I upload it to YouTube saying this was
No
streamed
way.
before.
Before you mentioned Ook and GLUK.
GLUK.
Dave Chappelle in the middle of the stand-up. December 4th, my friends, Ook and GLUK, they fucking died.
Then you will understand why I wish to inspect I was about to say like Babadook or something like Ook and GLUK.
Baba and GLUK.
We gotta stop soon, guys. I don't know what's going on. Then you will understand why I wish to inspect the Ook and GLUK statue. The statue
Call
currently.
this the Scholastic Book Fair, because I'm looking at the Ook and GLUK.
the statue currently in your country's possession. See, the statue you have in your possession is the OOK statue. You're supposed to have the GLUK statue, but it got swapped.
Yeah. Well, our country sent GLUK. Yeah, the Kung Fu caveman from the future. I'm familiar. Yes.
My throat hurts.
And it's definitely the OOK statue. I know, because it's the real OOK.
Then you're saying that...
Isn't GLUK black? I'm confused.
Then you're saying that Babbles was a replica. I think. I don't know. We're ruining the game.
I'm embarrassed. Well, yeah, we
Yeah,
are
I was gonna
ruining
say,
the
it's
game.
case 5. There's nothing to ruin.
The game ruins the game.
I'm embarrassed to say
we're improving
it's
case
true.
5.
Even yeah, we're gonna look back on it. Fondly.
Honestly,
we're gonna...
no, I would say
Someone
that's...
will.
Okay.
The door's right there, Lauren.
Okay. From
You're either in or you're out.
From my viewpoint,
I'm trying to be in.
streaming the game with you guys has improved every case, because every time the case is bad, we can just make it stupid. Like the airplane case probably goes up a whole tier in my mind just because I could do Banna jokes the entire time.
The airplane.
That's why it went down.
I like that you said, man, having you guys here makes it so much better. The airplane case was so much better because bit I did by myself.
Okay, I can come up with examples of other one of
Do it right now.
Case 3 was so much better because we got
You can't. It has to be something that that you didn't participate in.
that but I haven't not participated in any of the jokes. So like,
what's a group bit? Name a group bit.
Okay, Yadagarasu. That's
Okay, Coleman. I will say this: the OOK and GLUK statues being swapped. Sorry, man.
That was not
that's
something I
so
would have
good.
come up with on my own. It required.
No, even I'm giving you your flowers. God. I received my orders from the leaders of the all, and I was able to negotiate with Ambassador Alba.
Alba shows up. What do you mean they swapped my OOK statue?
Well, at least my super diaper baby statues.
Now, when is the newest issue of the comics coming out?
Dog man. I was to Jeff Kinney's a peak author. I was to negotiate with. Oh fuck! I was to negotiate and fix the results of the evaluation tonight. To say that we could not determine which statue was on.
Why are you telling me
Whoa.
this?
Why did you say hold it like that? Because you already figured it out. Our statue is just of OOK. Even if the ball were to lose face, the reunification of the country is what's important. I'm right in thinking that, aren't I? Making a mistake, right?
If you don't know yourself, then I won't pretend to know either.
I never thought that by being portrayed by my own secretary, the real symbol of wealth would be given to me. Isn't it simply...
Oh.
Hey, why are you lying? Are you heading back to Alabama? My mom is full of Pop-Tart.
Can I go back to Alabas now, or do I need to investigate the stage more?
No, this is hell.
Before I do, I suppose
We've been in
I
two rooms this entire time.
Good God. Before I do, I suppose I should give you a summary of what's happened. To be fair, I think last time we played this, it was like 3 rooms versus... like, it's not...
in both countries. Using an object from the other country.
That's the gist of it. Babel is just as strict as Alabast. And yes, that sentence, that one single text box sentence that you just said, is all that we have figured out in 3.5 hours!
Things that could have been told to me yesterday!
Babel is just as strict as Alabast in their inspection of the people and things that enter their country, meaning that somehow both murder weapons were smuggled into the 2 countries. That's the only logical conclusion that can be drawn. Perhaps the key to the weapon smuggling is the person who traversed both countries.
You mean the fake Yatagarasu?
In one way or another, the Yatagarasu is connected. Of this I am sure. Yatagarasu, Yatagarasu.
Yatagarasu.
Now then, where was the Yatagarasu first spotted? Now we're finally getting things rolling. Let's go.
I believe it was the Rose Garden at the Alabastian side of the... the garden is just on the other side of the boundary. It's where Ambassador Alba was to give a speech tonight, I think. At least that's where I heard Yatagarasu appeared.
In that case, I believe it's vital that I investigate the Rose Garden post-haste.
Wait, before you go, take a look at this, Mr. Edgeworth.
It's OOK and
A
GLUK.
guitar pick or something? I don't fucking know.
What is it? Yeah. Oh,
My guess is that it's a guitar pick.
you
I'm a
were right,
genius.
Lauren.
I picked it up just now over there. Do you think it's like it'll be of any use? Do you think
I
it'll be
don't
of
know.
any evidence?
There's a little water on it, but how did the water get on it? Logic! How
We're
did the
outside.
water
What do you mean, how did it get water on it? I was thinking they have concerts here at this open air stage from time to time, right?
I'd like to think she's doing that unconscious thing people do where they only like fold their arms when someone else is doing it.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll find its owner later.
Mirroring.
Pick data. I was thinking to myself, why haven't we pulled out any logic or presented any... Why haven't we had like an argument scene? And then I realized that this section...
There's no logic.
Well, no. What I realized is that this little section of the game that we've spent the last hour and a half on is probably really only supposed to be a 20 to 30 minute section. Maybe
I don't
15
know.
if you're going...
long. It's long. You're underestimating.
Even with how... Okay, we didn't actually
The
fucking-
derailing started in this room.
Yeah.
The last room we did.
Oh,
Yeah,
no, the
we
last
did-
room was actually just painfully long. But I feel like this room
yeah.
specifically is maybe like 30 minutes. We just
I mean, in fairness, they make you think you're supposed to
investigate the
this
stage,
area.
and then you're just not. Like,
Nothing
Oh
was
yeah,
found.
there's one more thing. Mr. Edgeworth, would you be willing to hold on to this?
I'm so glad you're giving me all
Kay
the
literally
evidence.
Kate literally just we didn't find any
I
evidence.
know,
Kay
this
just
is so
handed us
stupid.
evidence after we
I'm so glad you're giving
Kay
me
is
all the
just like
evidence
Missile.
now, after this whole segment is over. God, this case sucks. What is this?
It's misused perfume.
You've had misused perfume this whole time, and you didn't give it to me until now?
Give me.
That could be that she was the
bottle
old.
that woman left behind that I found 7 years ago.
Misused bathwater.
Why would you wait to give me this evidence until now? You had you
Can we say bathwater instead?
No.
Oh my god.
No. I'm vetoing that one.
Jack, we're not gonna be fulfilling your fantasies.
You and Gumshoe just,
Maybe.
you and Gumshoe just
Let it be known
had
she was
to-
only 8 here on my wood list.
Oh my god. You and Gumshoe just had to show me the Green Lantern right away. But the perfume from the original Yatagarasu 7 years ago, that could wait until the end of the scene? Okay. Okay.
I thought that one would be some use in tracking her down.
Yeah, it probably could be.
Fucking reek. It's probably so expired.
So I kept it safe all this time, even though it stinks.
I'll just put it in my giant knapsack of evidence, I guess, because I have so much at this point. Thank you. I'd be honored to hold on to it for you, I guess. I mean, I'll probably use it at some point to prove something. Alright, where's the garden? Oh no, I'm back in here. Is this how do I get to the... I don't even know where the garden is. Is it through this door over here? Or is that... I guess it's not through this door. Okay. Cool. No, because that's the same text that came up the last 2 times I tried to go through the door. Okay, guess I'm walking through here to go to the garden. What? How do I even get to the garden? Where's the...
Maybe it's... Go back through the Alabastars?
Maybe. Okay. I think I'll be returning to the investigation in Alabast now, which means you can't be here anymore.
I know. I'll go back to Babel and do some more investigating there, I guess. I can hate this job.
Okay. March 14th, 9:58 p.m., Rose Garden.
Where's Cork? Please?
Corcus?
See your back.
Corcus?
Oh no, it's probably Francisca. It's Miles Edge.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because Francisco's my assistant when I'm in the Alabast section, and Kay's my assistant when I'm in the Babel section.
Yeah, I think this is her.
If you were confident, you wouldn't need an assistant.
She calls him by his full name.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I'm a god.
How
I'm
are
so
things in
smart.
Babel?
Awful. How are things here?
Worse, although I can't really say I expect much from Scruffy and that girl.
No, they are not competent.
She's really pretty and nice, I bet.
Yes, she is, but she's not, like... I mean, she did give me some useful stuff, but only, like, after I'd investigated the whole scene. The investigation into Manny Cochin's death hasn't really progressed any. However, the investigation into the Yatagarasu has. Has it? Has it?
Ah, yes, the Yatagarasu.
Look, I got the perfume from you 7 years ago. I'll take what little progress I can get.
Even now, I find it hard to believe. A person who can freely traverse between the 2 countries at will proposed this.
Well, that's what I came here to investigate. I mean, okay, counterpoint to what you just said about traveling between the 2 countries. You saw how if fucking Larry Butts can get into Corpus Alba's office, then I see no reason to believe that someone actually competent couldn't sneak into both offices. I heard that this is where witnesses claim to have seen the Yatagarasu.
That's correct. Ambassador Alba was to give a speech tonight here in Alabast. And that's when the Yatagarasu appeared. The shadow of the mysterious thief appeared, and just as suddenly it vanished. Crazy. After that, there was the fire of the Babalese embassy that the Yatagarasu started, allegedly.
I vow that not a single feather from the Yatagarasu shall escape my diligence. What? Is the Yatagarasu a bird? Has this always been a thing? What? Feather? Okay.
Did you not see the silhouette?
I mean, yeah, like, the symbol of him's a bird, but he doesn't, like, literally wear a bird costume.
Maybe the fake one does.
This statue bears a resemblance to the Prima Duck statue.
The plaque says cream?
Cream cheese pizza!
No!
In the battlefield.
These sunglasses look good. They look so good.
Oh my god,
sir.
why is Lang here? I don't want to talk to Lang again.
He's here to hold you up for another hour.
Ready for me to derail all the goodwill you were feeling earlier?
If Lang starts holding me up, that's when I'm ending stream. I can't deal with another dumb Lang argument tonight.
Let the kitsune guide you.
In order to save the queen, King Primadot put his life on the line and went to war. I started hiccuping in the middle of that.
So Primadot was actually a person of royal blood. Is it Primadot or Primadox? I don't
fucking know.
I
I'm
thought
just
she
German.
was simply someone imitating a character from an ancient legend. What are we even talking about right now?
It's Prima GLUK.
No. Well, what surprises me is that a rich person who had to steal samurai existed.
Stupid. I suppose there's that, too. King Prima GLUK, king of cavemen. So this is
controversy? Wait, why the fuck was OOK GLUK controversial? It's racist? Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Wait, what?
Oh no.
I'll update. Let me look at the Wikipedia page for OOK GLUK and see if it...
This is very important. Look it up.
So this is where
Is
Ambassador...
Mia not, wait. Is Mia not on your wood tier list at all?
She's a child? Or
Not Maya. Mia.
Mia's lower, yeah.
Wow.
I finally found her.
Yeah,
The
she's
big-
on.
the
some-
big boobies are not enough.
Concerning.
Oh shit! On March 25th, 2021, Dave Pilkey, I said the wrong name earlier, whatever, stated on his YouTube channel that he and Scholastic had removed the book from print in response to a Change.org prediction of 289 signatures by Korean American Billy Kim accusing the book of stereotyping harmful to Asians. Huh.
Which book?
OOK GLUK. Chinese kung fu master wearing what's purposely to be a traditional style tang coat for use in stereotypical Chinese proverb. A storyline that has the kung fu master rescued by the non-Asian protagonists using their kung fu skills.
I think I'm gonna hop off. I gotta do Duolingos.
I gotta go think about this OOK GLUK.
I was
I gotta go think about
when
this
you
as
said
well.
I gotta go bounce my dick for a bit.
when you said racism, I
Just one small problem.
if you'd asked me to like guess, okay, what
Just
cultural
one small
appropriation
problem.
is in OOK GLUK, I wouldn't have guessed Asian, but I guess with the kung fu
According
thing, it makes
to the
sense.
video, all the money that Pilkey and his wife made from the book would be donated to charities that provide free books, art supplies, and theater for children in underserved communities.
Okay,
That's
the
a good one,
creator
thank you,
actually had a based response.
Also,
yeah.
has clicking on the voice chat always added you to it? So weird.
I think so. So this is where Ambassador Alba gave his speech. Hey, you see,
I
OOK
give Phil
GLUK
permission to
shouldn't
do,
have been
Bad-
cancelled.
Bad's voice. If
We surely
Bad
won't
is
go
not
down
gonna
this wrong.
show up. Bad barely showed up last.
The stage was set up nicely, however, what was the audience supposed to sit?
Perhaps they were supposed to sit around the edge of the pool? I don't know.
That's such poor planning. I think if there was no other place other than a spot, or two by the pool,
We gotta stop at some point.
they really should have made seating arrangements, like how the gallery is set up in the court.
Indeed! You can sense the consideration for the viewers was taken with us.
Kitsune?
Like, I don't even know what... I don't care.
So in the end, the speaker and his audience would just stand the whole time, huh?
Indeed.
Although, I suspect the audience would have liked to sit down after a while. Okay, well, I don't want to talk to Lang, and I feel like that's probably what the game... Hold on. Is there a path down here? What is all this? There is an overturned spotlight here.
When the Autogarasu appeared, the audience that was waiting for the speech to start panicked. I suppose that's when someone must have knocked it over.
I'm having a tough time visualizing the mass confusion that took place here. Okay.
I thought he might be able to capture the Autogarasu.
Like,
He did not like that. However, there were people in my way, and I was unable to land even a single lash.
I suppose this means that some other poor saps were hit instead. Okay, so chaos broke out. There are roses scattered on the surface of the water, creating a pleasant fragrance.
It's not just for aesthetics. The pool's water is also used in putting out fires, which happen a lot apparently.
I see. Oh! The pool stopped filling itself automatically.
The fountain's bound to stay open until the pool's water reaches a certain level.
If
We
this,
should drain the pool.
if this water is used to put out fires, I suppose it must be refilled to its normal level. See, coming into this room at the end of this stream was a bad idea, because I'm not going to remember any of the information.
Should we call it here, then?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if any of this information matters. This pool was used somehow recently in this embassy. I guess I'll take some notes about it. Okay, good. There's evidence about it now. Okay, we're calling it here. I don't like
Larry.
fucking Larry. No.
I come
Goodbye, Larry. Goodbye, Larry. I'm ending the stream immediately. Never has a clearer "stop playing the game now" symbol ever been set than Larry popping out of a fountain for no fucking reason at all. Close the raw. Close the raw. I'm getting off call now. I have work in the morning. Goodbye. Arrivederci.